My next guest is an actor, comedian, and host of the very popular E! show, The Soup, which airs Friday nights at 10. Please welcome our friend, Joel McHale. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me back.
Oh, always a pleasure. You know, I'm stunned by something, which is you work hard, you got this TV show, and I always find it's very hard to have time to do anything else. You've been doing a lot of stand-up lately,
Yes.
Is that right?
I'm desperate.
Yes.
I work for E!
Yeah.
I'm paid in pelts. So I need to go
It can be valuable.
I go make money. Yeah, we had 2 kids, so now I go away every weekend.
When you go away, do you bring... do you ever bring the kids with you? Do you ever... No?
Nope.
No?
Yes. I don't have a family. No. Yeah, I bring them when I can, and I brought them to New York to do a show. And if it's a few days, then yes, I bring them. And as you know, having kids, it's much more relaxing. And
It's a joy having them around all the time.
Yeah, we just drove to San Francisco this weekend to do a show and a couple other things. And yeah, we brought them with, and 2 kids for 6 hours in the car.
How did that go over in San Francisco? How did, you know, having the kids there? And...
On the way to San Francisco, we were at an In-N-Out Burger, and my wife and my 3-year-old Eddie, they were walking out of the bathroom, and a little person was walking by my son, and my son, in full voice, goes, "What is that?" And
oh, no. No,
yes, and my wife, yeah, then my wife, caught off guard, bursts out laughing.
Oh!
And she's like, hey, she's like, it's a midget, it's a little person.
Ah!
And then I go, we're going, and we're leaving, and as I'm dragging him out, he's like, what is that?
Now, okay, he's young, not his fault. You have the older son. Is the older son...
No, that's the older one.
That's the older one. That is the older one.
Yeah.
And you have a baby as well.
We have an 8-month-old.
Is the older son interacting well with the baby? That can be problematic sometimes.
It's better now. He no longer tries to suffocate him.
That is a phase. That is a phase.
They will lie on top until they stop moving.
Yeah. I'm still doing that with my younger brother.
Well, that's not normal.
No, it's fine.
For the dad to do
Don't judge, governor.
Oh, okay.
He's watching on a monitor.
Yeah, no, he's doing great. He's actually larger than Eddie, so
that helps.
Yeah, now when we brought Isaac home from the hospital, we had a family dinner, and Eddie does not eat anything. The older son doesn't eat. He gets his strength through photosynthesis, and I was like, Eddie, and the new Isaac is right there, and I was like, Eddie, 2 more bites of fish, buddy. He's like, Eddie, 2 more bites of fish, and he's like, I go, Eddie, 2 more bites of fish, and he goes, I don't want to eat fish. I want to see Isaac's penis.
Really?
Yeah. And so I thought it over, and I was like, okay. 2 more bites of fish, and I'll let you see Isaac's penis. And if you finish your potatoes, I'll let you play with his ass.
These are good parenting skills.
Yeah, he's horrible to small people. He's strange. Yeah, it's
He saw the penis. What is that? Now, is this right? Am I getting this right? You have a brother who is an Episcopal priest.
Yes, this is why we drove to San Francisco, because he got ordained as Episcopal priest.
Wow.
Yes. And you would think Episcopal priest, San Francisco equals gay.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not gay.
I wouldn't have thought that, and I distanced myself from that comment.
I understand. No, and so he got ordained, and he got his son baptized in the same weekend, and it was a wonderful ecclesiastical weekend for the entire family.
Is that weird that here you are, you're this comedian on television, and your brother is preaching?
Right.
In churches.
Right. I feel like we do the same thing. Except he wears robes and talks about, avoiding sin and focusing on God and not yourself, and then we cover Tyra. And
it is
we're basically doing the same thing.
I understand.
He talks, I'm a glorified weatherman. That's the only difference. So.
Now, well,
he doesn't have a television.
He doesn't have a television?
No.
Does he have any idea then what your show is like?
Not until iTunes came along. He had no clue what I was doing every week. And then I would go, how many of your friends' brothers have a TV show? And then he's like, it's on E. And I'm like, okay, you're right.
He had to take you down a notch.
Yeah, that's basically
well, okay, on your show, The Soup, you talk a lot about these various reality stars, and you give people a hard time.
Yes.
Who has anyone gotten angry lately? I know you're always annoying somebody. You're always getting an angry phone call. Who lately have you upset?
We upset Hugh Hefner, or as at E we call him, Grandpa. And
what did you do that upset Hugh Hefner? I would think that would be a guy who doesn't care about anybody saying anything.
You would think, but he's deeply concerned. And we showed, it wasn't the clip we showed of him, and it wasn't the punchline, it was the setup where we said, hey, not getting enough football on Sundays? Well, tune into E and watch three playmates push around an old piece of leather. And he called.
He called you?
He knew.
He called you?
He called and knew my name, and he was like, what's going on down there?
Hello, Wrigley 555.
It's ridiculous. Bring my buggy around.
Wow.
Bridget, Holly, the horses are busy. Pull. Yeah, down the E.
It's nighttime. We'll bring the lantern. There he be. Wow.
Set McHale on fire. String him up. Yeah. Yeah, so he...
Very well, you are doing God's work then.
It is God's work. Yes.
Now, and is this right? Tiwa Tequila came on the show. She's
a tiny little whore on MTV. And, I mean, if you watch the show... Yeah. Sorry. She
You're not going to get a phone call?
Yeah. My phone's infected. Sorry, it's horrible. No, she was a great sport.
She was a good sport.
She was a great sport. She was really nice. But the only way I said she's going to come on the show, she won Train Wreck of the Year award for The Soup and for her show, Tila's Kia, Shot of Love. And so I said the only way I'm going to give it to her is if I'm wearing a hazmat suit, and I give it to her with tongs. And she agreed.
That's great.
And she had no problem. She's like, oh, yeah, that's exactly how it should be.
I love it when people have no self-esteem. That's my favorite kind of human being.
And then I was like, what do your parents think? And she's like, they don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, all right.
Yeah, they're Episcopal priests.
Yeah.
They don't have a TV. You met the Kardashians, and I'm interested about this because you really go after the Kardashians on your show.
Yes.
And now what was this meeting like?
Well,
were they offended? Are they angry?
Yeah, I call the show Gaggle of Gypsies and the Scarecrow.
Right.
Because Bruce Jenner is the Scarecrow.
He is a scarecrow. He does frighten birds away from cornfields.
He can't make emotions off his face anymore. It's always surprised.
Right.
And I went to this photo shoot, and I met them there, and I was scared they were going to shoot me with their Armenian crossbow or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I met the two other sisters first.
Right. There's Kim, and then there's the two other ones.
Courtney and Chloe, who were like the ones that Goldilocks didn't choose. They are like George and Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Right.
One's really big.
Tell me about
tiny.
the rabbits, Chloe.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's exactly. Don't worry, Courtney. We're going to get to that promised land. So Courtney, then the little one walked up. She's like, hey, Joel. And she's like, we really like your show. And I'm like, really? Because I've called you dead behind the eyes on national television like 300 times. And he's like, hey, how are you liking? The big one was like, we love it on my show. I'm like,
what are you talking about?
All right.
Now suddenly she's Baloo the bear from Jungle Book.
They're like Master Blaster from Beyond Thunderdome. He's like, I'm so hungry. Sorry. Horrible.
Don't be sorry. It's all good.
They're going to shoot me with their Armenian crossbow.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
Smell like hummus.
I'm getting you off the air before your life is threatened. The Soup airs Friday nights at 10 on E, and Joel's performing at the Wilbur Theater in Boston on New Year's Eve and at the Murat Theater in Indianapolis Friday, January 16th.
You're going to come to both, right?
I'm coming to both. Yes, I am.
We're very excited you're coming to Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. And you know what? Thrilled that you could be on the show. You're a very funny guy, and always a pleasure.
Yes.
Good man. Joel McHale. We'll be right back with the Gaslight Anthem. Stick around. first of all, I know you're out there and you're promoting Community. Very funny show.
Thank you.
Very funny show, and
Very
you're out
much.
there and you're getting the word out on Community. You're promoting.
I do a lot of self-promotion on that.
And you went
Twittering.
out recently on Regis's show.
I went on Reg.
And,
and
I
Kelly.
couldn't believe this because I saw some of it. I was just, channel surfing. I see you on Regis, and you're doing a lot of jokes to Regis's face about his advanced age.
Yes.
So high five.
That's what
first
you.
of all,
Thank you.
done.
That's what you do when you can't remember what you want to talk about.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like, I've lost. You're just like, what was it like to go to college with Thomas Jefferson? And I can't.
Is he
help
cool with it? Is
He's
he all right with
actually
it?
very cool, and I'll be like, when you grew up on Pangea, was it just you could just walk from Africa to South America?
Yes.
And he's like, was John Philip Sousa really a partier? And he's a very, and he screams a lot.
He screams right in your face. And he does that if you run into, I don't know if it's happened to you in New York. When I'm out in the world in New York City, for years I did television there, I'd run into him on a street corner.
Yep.
He's that guy all the time.
Yes.
There are some people you meet in show business who are sort of depressed or quiet, and then they're on camera.
Yeah.
He's that guy
Never
24/7.
I saw him in a restaurant, and we were just sitting around. I had my back to him, and he walked in and was like, "Reg is here." And he's like holding a baby. He's like, this baby is cute. I'm gonna suckle it. Here.
He suckled the baby?
I knew Nero. And yes, he does not. He yells at all. Yeah.
Yells at all times, so it makes him happy. Now,
Yeah.
you are an expert connoisseur on television, television hosts. You study them.
Yeah.
What do you think about this Oprah's favorite things? She did 2 nights or 2 days of favorite things, and it's this phenomenon. No one else can do that in television.
You could. You wouldn't give away his good stuff. Maybe some more cardboard to Jesse. But no, when I see that, I always feel like look at that.
By the way, we're so cheap, we're going to need that back.
Yeah, and
I'm using that joke again in like a week.
Jesse, who dressed you? You look like you got mugged by a homeless cowboy rocker or something. Who had really long. Look at his pants. They're like 8 inches too long.
That's what the
You
cool
think
kids
that's
do.
cool?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm sticking up for Jesse. He's my friend. He likes the smell of my hair, and I'm sticking up for him.
But I feel like the reaction by Oprah's audience does not merit what she's giving away. I feel like the cameras, they film them separately, and she just goes, "We're gonna raise your parents from the dead," and they're like, "Yes!"
Right.
It's not. I mean, iPad and cosmetics are great, but if they're like, "We're giving you an island and you'll learn to fly,"
They do backflips. They lose their minds.
Yeah, they go. I feel like there's going to be an aneurysm, and they're like, "Eat him!" It's gonna be a Lord of the Flies. It's gonna be great.
Now, I'm told you did something I've never done, which is throw out a first pitch at more than one baseball game. I've never done this before.
Well, why haven't you done it?
I don't know. I think the common fear that all of us would have is
You're afraid of it?
I'm afraid of you get out in front of thousands and thousands of people and throw a baseball. Even if you've done it a million times in your life, you think, oh, this is the time it's going to go very badly.
All right, but no.
Did you say Is that what you said?
I'm sorry. No, but
Did you call me a
I was so. Yes.
I'll admit it. Yeah, I'll admit it. I don't want to go out there and be like, here it is. I don't.
No, I was taught before I went out there. Like the guy said, throw it a foot above the catcher's head, or 2 feet. Aim above there, and the ball's going to sink. Because you can't not, as a man, throw it from the mound. You have to be on the mound, because if you're halfway there, you look.
Some people go halfway, and I think you can't do that.
Yeah, it's land. And the first 2 times I did it, it worked. And then the third time was for the Chicago White Sox, and I thought, I know how to do this. So I thought to myself, I'm going to throw it as hard as I can. And it went horribly awry. Some ushers literally dove to the ground. And my parents were there, and my mom is always on it. She was like, that was awful. And thousands of people were like, so, Joel McHale has a brain injury. He doesn't know what's wrong. Something's wrong with him.
A whole stadium going,
like,
yeah.
It was, yeah.
See, that's why I don't do it. Now, I want to talk about something
it.
exciting, which is Community. You're doing something very cool. You have a claymation Christmas special.
Yes.
That you're doing, which I think is this is going to be a lot of fun.
No, it's great. Yes. It gives, it's all claymation. It gives Chevy a week off to sleep, and which he needs every other week. And they did the whole episode that way, so it looks like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special from the 70s. And I've seen, I think there's a picture.
We have a picture here. It actually looks very impressive. This is you from the special.
Yeah, that's
one of the misfit toys.
You can see Jesse dressed me there. No, I'm sorry, Jesse.
Leave Jesse alone.
Yeah. You can mess with Regis all you want, but hands off Jesse, McHale.
Don't talk to Jesse.
Sorry, Jesse. I can't stop now. No, yeah, they clearly nailed my forehead in that. You look at that, yeah.
It looks good.
I look evil, and I do have a large.
Chucky-ish.
Yeah, you look
rod.
like Chucky. You look like.
Yeah, I'm propped up by a metal rod. I look great.
No, I'm going to ask you something. A lot of celebrities these days, especially if you're on a show that's popular, they make a bobblehead of you.
Yes.
I saw your bobblehead recently, and I brought it because it looks nothing like you. I would never have guessed that this is supposed to be you if I saw it.
Well, the forehead is actual size.
Yeah.
That is.
You look evil, but also I like that it's supposed to be this sort of caricature-y, but look at the abs on this. I've never seen a bobblehead. What is that? Oh, that's the paint gun. Okay.
That was the best that was available. I did approve that.
They showed that
and I'm also
There were worse ones than that?
Yes, there was one I had a horn, and and then I had a vestigial.
More like the Gremlins?
How dare you?
Yeah.
There was one I had a vestigial tail.
I think that was someone else and they repainted it.
I also
really
like the tap shoes that I'm wearing. That's good.
I don't know.
I'm still referring to something off screen.
Yeah. They're not.
That's so great.
They're not cutting to it anymore. The booth and the director and I are having a fight. Community airs Thursday nights at 8 on NBC. Very funny show.
God
Thank you so much for doing that. He's a good.
Thank you for watching. This is keep watching.
And the Soup. You're in your 26th season of the Soup.
Yeah, it's amazing. We 26 years I've been doing it.
You started that in 54.
1954. I was very racist back then.
It was such a different show back then.
I'm so glad I weathered that storm. Yeah, we're actually switching to Wednesdays. So,
that's right. It airs
weeks.
for 10 on E, but on November 30th, you're going to move to Wednesdays at 10.
And you're coming to my house on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
We
just gave them a sneak peek into our exciting lives. And audience leaving.
Oh, I just want to confirm that just in case he bails on me.
What are you talking about?
It's okay.
I'm meeting you, yeah.
Okay,
what are you
great.
serving?
I think we're going to get meat. Do you like horse?
This is what got you in trouble in that 1950s E show.
Joel McHale here for Horse Burgers.
Joel, God bless you. Thank
Bless you.
We're going to take a little break, come back with Cheryl Hines from Suburgatory.
Yeah.
We'll see you. You did a video for People magazine.
Yeah, speaking of
it's
sex
for their
videos.
Funny is the New Sexy
Yes.
issue.
Funny, yes. I'm sorry you didn't make it.
How do you know I'm not in the just plain sexy part?
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. He's just sexy alone.
I wasn't like funny sexy. It was just like, that guy's a hunk of pure sex.
Yeah. Dripping. Look at that.
It's incredible.
It's just
I don't even know why I got this
out
one.
of thin air.
It's incredible that I'm getting all these awards. We were just talking about the People magazine Sexiest Man Alive issue, and I'm on the cover, and then you're in it as some kind of... Don't laugh at that. It's plausible. It's like 11% plausible. You're in the... no, not at all. You were in the Funny New Sexy.
Yes, Funny is the New Sexy is the title because I couldn't make it, as we were talking about, as the regular. So, and if you're that, they make you do a video. They make you sing for your supper. So they had us do a hilarious, sexy video. And they said, do a mundane activity and make it sexy. And so I tried masturbating with clown gloves. And
it's not easy.
yeah, I went to the emergency room. Yeah, it was awful. I burned myself. Started a fire. So I got the community cast members together to, yes, thank you, 4 people. and then who joined in, I said, I'm just going to make coffee. I do make coffee for the cast each morning. And so I walked into my trailer and said, well, this is what I do. It's so incredibly sexy. But while the camera was pointed away, all the male cast members snuck into my trailer shirtless, and we proceeded to have a very homoerotic cup of coffee.
I think we have this clip. This is you with the, of course, cast members from Community. Let's take a look.
Strong and black coffee. I like it.
It's funny that you say.
Steamy.
How was the ab workout today, Ken?
Oh, it was Abby.
Good. Okay.
It's paying off.
And now the pants.
All right. Yeah, buddy.
Let's get to it. Danny, you want to?
Yeah, let me get
Yeah, Monday.
I'm still... Ken Jeong is in such good shape. Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Donald Glover said if you look at Ken Jeong naked, he looks like a melting alien.
Oh, that's
Or a
nice.
fish swimming towards you.
That's nice. We thought we should have a tall celebrity cameo for this show because all the guests are tall. So we thought we should have a tall celebrity cameo measuring in at 6 feet 4 inches. Here's our good friend Joel McHale. Nice. Great. Thanks for being here, Joel.
Oh, I'm really glad to help out, Conan. After all, whether you're on a sitcom or a talk show, we're all part of the same community, are we not?
Why don't you just plug your show? That's clearly what you're here to do. Just plug the show.
Watch Community Thursday nights on NBC. The Conan. Conan, I wanted to do something in this segment that would make it go viral. I have no idea what that is, but I'm just hoping maybe you could think of something. If you do, please let me know.
Joel McHale, everybody. I'll let you know. We have a great show on our time. It's vibrating over in the corner, clearly near a microphone. I didn't intend to do that. Can I compliment you? You always look fantastic. You dress to the... Well, you don't...
Thank you very much,
You
Conan.
do. You wear a nice suit.
Yeah.
A lot of the youngsters, they come on this show and they're wearing their ponchos and their clothes
Who's
made
the
of...
last person that wore a poncho?
I don't know.
Chris Pine came on wearing a poncho.
Yeah.
Reeking of patchouli.
Oh.
Exactly.
Well, yes, thank
But
you.
you always dress nicely, and I appreciate that you dress up for us.
Well, I only for you and for First Communion, which I've done like 12 times. But I've
Love those wafers.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
They're not cookies, you know.
So
They're
good.
sacred wafers.
Our church now makes like a ranch flavored, and it's an incentive to get people in.
That would get me to church more often.
There's a Chipotle one. No, thank you. I also recently got some leather pants.
Did you really?
Yes, not my choice. No, for Community, which you can see me in leather pants next week. Yeah, it was very odd. See, look, 3 people watching. It's
No,
great. Yeah, it was. I got fitted for leather pants, and
how did they feel when you put them on?
amazing. No, it was weird because I was like, wow, I guess I am a German soccer player. And that's what I felt like. And then you put them on, and then I felt like a man for the first time. But you know when you put a leather coat and you're like, I'm hot, I will now take the leather coat off. You can't do that with leather pants. It's like a easy bake oven down here. Because it's already warm there anyway, but then you put leather on top of it, and boy.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. But it doesn't smell like cake. No. Just to be clear,
My question is, how do you know?
I have a pair of leather pants.
He has a pair of leather pants.
No, you don't.
I really
Yeah,
do.
he does.
I haven't worn them in years, but yeah,
You wore
my
leather-
wife did the same.
Wait, you're blaming, you wore leather pants voluntarily?
Yeah, sure.
In, like, New York when you were?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you wear them out and
It was
around?
like the early 90s.
Oh,
people
that's-
were doing crazy stuff like that back then.
Wait a
Still,
minute.
no.
I don't remember that in the early 90s at all.
No, that's no excuse. You
don't
must have
know.
looked like some huge dominatrix baby.
You have put your finger on my wife's particular fetish. Wow. That's what she's looking for.
What do you mean by put your finger on? What?
No, my wife is into, the big S&M baby. We've got all,
You know what? So you're the
chrome
S&M
rattles,
baby.
all those things.
Would you show up to work in leather
Yes,
pants?
you know what? This is a fact. On
have,
the old
yeah.
late night show, Andy did come to work wearing the leather pants. Yes, he did.
How did you not die of ridicule? I mean, I want to...
He pulled it. I have to say, he pulled it off.
Yeah.
You thought they were awesome?
I thought he looked cool. Yeah.
I'm what's known as incredibly confident.
That's all it takes. We've become chummy. I'm gonna say chummy.
Not really, not
Just in the commercial break.
Yeah, just in the commercial break. No,
we-
you came on one of my incarnations of a television show at one point, and I was a
The
fan.
fishing show,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was a fan, and then we started talking, and then the next thing you know, we realized we have a connection, which is my wife is from Seattle,
Right.
and you and your wife are from that area,
Yes,
and
the greatest city. See, look at
There
how
you go.
excited the Seattle people are.
Yeah, it's actually the only part of the studio where it's raining.
Yes.
And so anyway, we started hanging out, and you have a terrific family. Love your
God
wife,
bless
your
you.
kids.
Yeah, well,
and-
you have two kids. And when you have two kids and someone else has two kids, they cancel each other out so the parents can go and drink. And Conan got wasted.
I wouldn't say I was wasted when I showed up.
That's true. He stood in front of one of my speakers with like My Chemical Romance blasting. He's like, "Don't interrupt."
Yeah.
And then
I thought it was a urinal.
I know.
Sorry about
And
that.
I served asparagus.
Yeah. Look, can we clean this up somehow?
And I cooked for you.
You did. This man made
I'm a
a
cook.
fantastic steak.
You asked for the recipe.
I did.
And
I never have used it.
how dare you? Because I haven't been
don't
able
cook.
to make it since.
I can't cook. I cannot cook.
Then why would you want the recipe?
I just wanted to look like, that's terrific. I might do, because my wife was so impressed. She was like, that guy can cook. And I'm like, hey, that guy has a name, lady.
If you, it's so. All you,
Lady.
I didn't know
call
her
your
name.
wife lady.
I was pretty wasted. And then,
trying to get the keys out of this guy's hand. Before
I got it, I'm fine. so then,
I held his hair back. I knew that tuft was perfect.
yeah.
All right, sorry.
But it's my vomit
Yes,
handle right
it is.
here. Sorry. Look, you all knew what show you were signing up for when you tuned in. You knew. You were told.
Not the toilet. It's my 4-year-old's bed.
But no, I did. My wife kept talking about oh wow, this is an amazing steak, and
Yeah.
why can't you do that? Because I make two things. I make ramen pride noodles, and I make tuna fish with Miracle Whip mixed into it. Those are the two things that I made in college. Those are the two things I make now. I don't make anything else.
When was the last time you made ramen noodles?
Like 2 days ago. I love ramen noodles. It's
know.
a brick, and you drop it in boiling water, and then bang!
Right. And then
It's the saltiest, most amazing thing you ever put your face into.
it's
fantastic.
Thank you, ramen.
It's true. You're like, And then you act cool. You open a little packet, and a little chicken flavor, and maybe a little shrimp.
that you are really strange when you cook. No wonder you'd be the strangest celebrity chef ever.
You know what I should do? I would love to have a cooking show where everyone tunes. I try to get people to tune in every day, and I just make ramen noodles.
That would be great.
Every time.
Or you made your tuna and the mayonnaise, like, and there's tuna and mayonnaise, and then you pull out the finished bowl and, like, see, and it's the exact same thing. Just be like, there it is.
Yeah.
And then every time Al Roker walks out and starts eating it,
Yeah.
you're like, hey, you ready to serve that? I'm ready to, I'll eat some of that. I'm sorry, Al. That was
No,
unfair.
don't apologize. Al can take it. community. It's a very funny show.
God bless you.
And I want to get
Yes.
the word out. You've done a very good job there, and something that surprised me, you shot an episode where you show
Yep.
quite a bit of skin.
Yeah.
And I think we should take a look
I've
at
shown-
this photo here.
Yeah,
there we're
that's-
talking.
That was.
That's basically where our evening together ended
Yeah,
up.
look where Ken Jeong's head is in there. That was definitely keep that on like that. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Because I wasn't wearing underwear. I was wearing what's called a dance belt.
Yes. Yeah.
The key word there is belts because there is as much material as a belt. And I don't know who dances in these things, but there's no way your balls would stay in it. And it's a tiny little thing. You probably wore it with your leather pants. And
I'm wearing one now.
Yeah.
and it's a thong. I was wearing a thong, and I leaned over, and the entire cast and those 30 extras saw everything.
Yeah.
And I
a
had to
freak
do
show.
it like 10 times, and then I lifted my leg up. It's. And,
You're gonna VR. You're gonna
it was.
Don't show it again.
Look at. Wait. Go back to that. Go back to that. See, there's Alison Brie. That's her real reaction.
Yeah.
That's not. And look at Yvette Nicole Brown. She's never seen. Yeah. And the
It's
other thing is, the worst thing is, I had sushi the night before.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you said that, and
I just had to put a button on it.
you certainly did. I saw you just the other day, just a couple of days ago, and we had some food, and then I'm walking back, and I saw you get into the sweetest ride. You got into a beautiful sports car.
Yes.
That thing looked fast.
It's very fast. It's electric. No, it's. I drive a German car, a Porsche.
Yeah.
It was a dream come true to get it, and because when I watch police chases, I'm like, someday, and I will be prepared. No, I like to drive very fast.
Here's the thing.
I have kids. That's why.
How do you drive fast in this town? I mean, there's, it's not like we're in Nevada where the speed limit's like 190. You gotta keep it slow, don't you?
You'd be surprised. There's a couple places you can open it up, and if you almost will hit a or two, but I haven't got any tickets in this car yet, so I'm very pleased about that.
If you get pulled over, do you ever try and play the celebrity card?
Yes.
Well, that's all the time we have.
No, I go, I am Andy Richter. Please let me. Okay, it takes about 12 minutes to tell it. So, there was I played football in college. Not well. It was bad. I was terrible. I was on the University of Washington Huskies. I made a lot of guys look really good when they tackled me. And they gave me a ring for it. And it was a Rose Bowl ring, and I got pulled over. And the cop saw me wearing the ring. And he was like, "Sir, go ahead." And I was like, "Yes."
Oh, so he was a Huskies fan or just a football fan?
Yeah, and so he let me go. But then I kept the ring in my glove compartment. And so when I get pulled over, I would be like, "Hello, officer. What's happening? Did I do something wrong?" And then it would reflect into his face, and he would be like, "You've just doubled the fine."
Yeah.
So
that doesn't work. Do you ever? Some people try sob stories. Some people try to get sympathy by talking about something unfortunate in their lives.
Yeah, I usually I did get my dad out of a ticket when I was a kid. The state patrol pulled him over, and I began sobbing. And my whole family's in the car, and I was like 25, so I.
You're 25
yeah, I
and
was 25. No, I was in the way back of the car, and I just start I was like, "Don't shoot my dad! Don't shoot him, officer! Don't shoot my dad!" And the officer was totally flustered.
out.
He was like, "Look, I tell your son I'm not gonna shoot you, and drive slower." And so then my dad was like, "I hope you can do that again."
There's got to be an age limit on it at some point. I think when you're in your late 40s, I don't think you...
You'd be surprised how off-putting that is.
Yeah.
When I'm,
That freaks
if
them out
you're in your
even
late
more.
40s, like, I know, or you could top it like, I know, I murdered that guy. I'm so sorry. Does that get me out of the ticket? Yeah.
It gets you a different ticket. You are. I can relate to you because I am a silly dad. Our kids are similar ages.
Yes.
You're a very silly dad, and I know that
Yeah.
both of our kids were obsessed with Legos.
Yes.
And the Lego people, I believe they are geniuses because
Evil
they keep coming up with
geniuses.
new ways to get kids hooked on more Legos.
Yeah, there's a cartoon called Lego Ninjago. Have you heard of it? Oh, yes, parents, you have. It's ingenious because Lego, for a while, they'd make Star Wars Legos. See the movie, buy the Lego. But then Lego said, screw that. Let's just make a cartoon where Legos are the cartoons. And at the end, we'll just show all the new sets that we made in the cartoon, and then the parents will have to buy them.
Yeah, and they cut out. They used to have to like pay a piece to Lucas or whatever.
Yeah.
Now they're like, we'll make our own movies starring Legos.
It's ingenious. And so my kid, they were like, Dad, there's a snake car now. Take us to the Lego store now. And I'll be like, we'll drive us there right now. And then I would say like, we can't, the car's broken. We have to take the unicorns.
The unicorns?
We have to take the unicorns to the Lego store. And that's when my kid will go, Dad, are you being sarcastic? And that really happened. And then...
sarcastic?
And then I'll be like, no, I'm not being sarcastic. And then he'll go, are you being sarcastic again? And then my kid, he measures my jokes. He'll be like, all right, Dad, no jokes for a week. Once in a while I get, no jokes for a year, Daddy. A year.
A year?
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. You formed your own production company. This is
did.
real. We were kidding around, but you really have a production
I
company.
did, yes.
What kind of shows do you want to make?
Really bad ones. Because on the Soup, we run out of clips sometimes. And so I'm like, we should make something to put here eliminate the middleman. Let's not wait for clips. Let's just get drunk girls in a house now and get clips of that.
Why is that the secret? How did this all happen? Where now everybody has to be someone with an alcohol dependency problem and rage issues locked with people they don't like in a small room.
A woman just cheered for the alcoholic rage issues.
She thought I was describing Thanksgiving.
Oh.
She's probably a shrink. It's good for business.
Yeah.
I think that turned out to be the most interesting part of the car crash television. Your car accident television, when you just can't stop watching.
Where did it start?
It started with the Real World. That was
Yeah.
where it all started.
Yeah.
And then they noticed that they would always cast a drunk girl and a drunk dude, and then they would fight, and then that would be the most interesting episodes. And then someone was like, let's just get all drunk girls, and we lock them in a house, and we'll pretend they're supposed to do something, and it won't matter. They'll just be drunk, and it's going to be great for us. Sure, we'll go to hell, but whatever. And so I feel, but now there's shows, one of my favorite shows is Bait Car, which is the cops, they put out the bait car for people to steal. And this one guy...
And it has cameras in it?
Cameras in it, and the cops can shut the car down. They can shut the car down, and they arrest the person. And usually they are terrified. They can't believe it. And this one guy got in it. If you don't close the door, then the car won't lock, and you can bail out. So just so you know. And this guy was excited and screamed. People were like, hey, man, that's the bait car. He's like, I know. And then they pulled him over. And the cops went, how did you know it was the bait car? And he was like, I watched the show. And he was so excited. He was like, this is my big break. And then he's like, stay tuned. I'll be on MSNBC's Lock Up. And
for 15 years.
A Lock-Up extended stay.
He's got it all figured out.
That's how people now are like, I'm going to get famous. This is going to be great.
I have, for years now, I've noticed, and it's all because of the reality television, and you probably get this too. I get people stop me on the street, and they're like, hey, Conan, I'm going to be on your show someday. I'm going to be famous. And I say, well, that's cool. What do you do? Are you a comic? You sing?
Right.
What do you do? And they're like, I don't do anything, but it's going to blow up. And I've learned to take them seriously because it probably will.
Well, if you're talentless but very confident, you're going to have a great career.
Yeah.
There was, I hate to bring this horrible reference, but when Flava Flav at one point was the king of television, he had like 9 shows on, a woman, while walking up, all these women were competing for the love of Flava Flav.
As we all are.
Right,
yeah.
who wouldn't? She just took a dump while walking up the stairs. It was an entire episode of television. And then I was like, what am I doing wrong? I am trying way too hard.
Yeah. That episode won a Peabody and 7 Emmys.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. It got the Nobel Peace Prize.
Daniel Day-Lewis will be portraying...
Portraying the staircase.
Yes.
Let's clean this show up, shall we? Clean it up a little bit? I think so. I want to mention that Community is coming back, but not returning until February.
Right.
Which gets a little because you've made some holiday issues. You've made some holiday episodes already, right?
Yeah, we were going to premiere on October 19th, and then we're going to have our Halloween episode. So now we're in February, so our Halloween episode is now our Valentine's Day episode. And then we have a Thanksgiving and Christmas episode. It'll be fine. You're going to love it.
I gotta say, though, we got a great show tonight, huh, Andy?
Yeah, this show is packed tighter than Anthony Weiner's underwear.
Oh, good one. Okay. Yeah.
This crowd's more juiced than A-Rod's left butt cheek.
Okay. Nice topical quip, Andy.
Sure. Well, it's another direct hit from the SS Coco.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Speaking of funny, you know it's a great show? The Soup on E.
Yeah, that's a great show. What's your point?
Well, that show's always hilarious, and the host has socks appeal.
Socks appeal?
What? Sorry, sex appeal.
Andy, what are you doing with your ear?
It's itchy.
Okay, hold on a second. This is...
No, just... No, don't go back there. Just tell us who's on the show.
No, stop, please.
Hi, Conan.
Joel, have you been feeding Andy lines through an earpiece? Is that what you've been...
No, yes.
Sorry. He has.
How long has this been going on?
Not long at all, just like every show since 2006.
Okay. You've been feeding Andy his cues since 2006.
Well, I've been doing it for the leprechaun Ryan Seacrest since 2002. So...
All right, well, we have a great show tonight from the TNT series King and Maxwell. Rebecca Romaine's on the show.
Joel McHale is way prettier than Rebecca Romaine.
Joel McHale's way prettier than Rebecca.
From this series,
True.
Glee, Darren Criss.
You know you should be on Glee is the very, very pretty Joel McHale.
Joel McHale.
Shut up. And musical guest, Tom Odell.
Oh, you know who's a great musical guest is Joel McHale. And watch the live 500th episode of The Soup, August 21st, starring the gorgeous Joel McHale. Say it.
Make sure to watch the live 500th episode of Joel McHale and E.
It's not that hard. We got a lot more show coming up. I can't do it. We'll be right back. Jimmy, go! It's a very funny guy who stars on the NBC show Community and, of course, hosts The Soup on E. Please welcome our pal, Joel McHale. What an incredible entrance.
Enough of all those egos going like, nah, no big deal.
Yeah.
Just walking out here. No, I needed to touch you.
Yeah.
I needed to be close.
There's a chemistry between us. I think that's undeniable.
It's sexual. And I'm straight, so it's fine. With my wife.
She's cool with it?
Yeah, I just got finished egging your office.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? You cover these stories. Why is one of the most affluent stars in the world right now throwing eggs at his neighbor's house?
Because he's a idiot.
Yeah. I just like to write down your answers, that's all.
I feel like he's got all those guys around him. He's just running out of things to do.
I know.
He's so rich and so successful. And be like, what do you want to do? And you're like, let's shave a dog. What do you want to do? We've done everything else. We've got all these cars. And
right.
So I
probably just boredom.
Yeah, I hope I get to that point in my career.
I passed that point in my career. That was me in 2002. Andy and I just sitting around my huge place in Calabasas.
Shaving dogs.
Wow. And you got to
and then throwing eggs at the shaved dogs, yeah.
I feel like he's got to do some toilet papering of a tree of some sort.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Leave the dog poop on fire at a... yeah, it's weird how he's going back to pranks from 1950.
I want to compliment you. You are looking incredibly sharp.
This is
I
true.
know you're a muscular man. You
yes,
work hard, but
very true.
Look at this. You've got the V-shaped torso.
Thank you.
You've got the nice suit. What is that? What kind of suit is that?
It is a two-piece suit.
Nice.
Yeah, I usually wear...
That down, too.
Yeah. Two-piece.
Bieber's a f***ing idiot. And
I have to wear a two-piece suit, coat usually to cover my very high crack.
High crack.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a term.
It's a
medical condition?
Well, it's not a disease. It's more of a birth defect. You can see my crack. It's right. It comes out right there.
Your butt crack goes.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, right
I
there.
see it.
It's a tiny tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you actually have, is this a true thing that your butt crack extends up rather high?
Yeah, at Community, my nickname is High Crack.
High Crack.
And if I don't tuck in my T-shirt and the technology of the T-shirt gets stretched to its very limit, as I lean over to do things, I turn into the set plumber.
Right.
It's not, I mean, it's fine. I'm surprised you don't have one, because you have very long legs.
Yeah.
You look like, I mean...
there's no crack there at all. It's smooth.
Right, oh.
His nickname is Ken Doll.
Yeah.
I thought it was Ostrich Man.
Ostrich. I'm incredibly, people don't know, I am very, very long-legged.
Yes.
And I have the legs of like a 7-foot-tall man, and then the torso of a 4-year-old girl.
Right. When you wore the jeggings, it was very confusing for me because it was as I said, I was attracted, but it was look at that. You are so skinny.
Yeah. I have a long leg, but this problem you have with the crack, you say, that's too high. You can't surgically do anything about that. You can't close.
I've tried.
Okay.
I've tried. I weighed a lot more in college, and then that's when I was called hockey butt. And I'm not kidding, which I think was...
How much did you weigh?
I weighed 240 in college.
240?
Yes. Okay. And I was called hockey butt because I think it was white people's way of saying that I had kind of a black butt without sounding racist.
Right.
Like I just did. It was weird. And then I lost all that weight, and that became high crack. It's weird how I've gone through life.
You went from hockey butt to high crack.
Right. I lost like, I took this huge 20-pound poop, and it all came out.
This is the worst conversation I've ever had.
Or the best.
You'd have made a great lawyer. Yeah. My client's guilty or innocent. We have not scratched the surface.
We have not even come close.
We've really not talked about anything of substance.
He talked about his crack.
Yeah. High crack.
You're right. I apologize for demeaning our conversation.
My mother-in-law will watch this back tonight and just do this the entire time. Just be like,
Does she not approve of your humor?
just saying butt is like, oh, it's a disaster.
Oh, she's that uptight about
Yeah, she would
language?
like prefer high bottom or
High bottom sounds
High bottom.
sounds like a drink in 1920.
Yeah.
Get me a high bottom.
Make it 2.
Make it 2 high bottoms, see? There's a fire at McHale's barn. We gotta get over there fast, see?
Turn the phonograph off.
Well, we finally hit some substantive stuff in the
See?
interview.
These people are entertained.
They're entertained.
Yeah. Even though the applause sign went on for that, it's still entertainment.
We can't afford an applause sign.
There is no...
We're gonna take a little break. When we come back, we're gonna really talk about some serious stuff.
Some
with Joel
serious
McHale.
shit.
Substance, and I will bring substance. It is your son's birthday today, is that right?
It is my son's birthday,
Nice.
yeah.
How old is he now?
He's 36.
He's 36.
Boom! No, he is 9 today.
He's 9.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
He was wondering why I was not around after school, because I said the large albino man and I will be together talking. The 2 albinos.
I've hung out with you, your lovely wife, your kids.
Yes.
And so your kids know me. And do I frighten them, the big albino man?
Yeah, it's not. They're not scared anymore. They really like you. They think you're a funny man.
Oh, that's
They're
nice.
always like, he says funny things, like they're suspect of you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
We had a party on Sunday, and 25 8 to 9-year-old boys came over, and it was mayhem.
What did you do with all of them?
We built Legos, and then I literally divided. I screamed so loud at them, and it was so satisfying to scream at other people's children.
What were you screaming?
Like, I was like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! No, I was just barking orders, because half of them were Sith, half of them were Rebel, Jedis, and they all built ships, and then they had to have a battle, and then it was just them throwing the ships at each other. And there was Legos flying.
Where are the parents during all of this?
They drinking, and I literally went to the liquor store and I'm like, how many bottles of wine do I need for the parents during the 2-hour birthday party? And it turned out to be 12. And cheese, a lot of cheese.
Have you heard of this thing? Kids do it on their birthdays. I think it's out here in Los Angeles. I don't know if it's in the rest of the country, but we have not done it. But I've taken my kids to birthday parties where they get a video game truck.
No.
A truck pulls up, and and it has a lot of video games in it, and the parents rent it, and the kids go in there. And I went into one when I took my son to a birthday party, and we go in, and there's like pulsating light, and all the kids are sitting there, and they're playing video games, and it's
silently
playing video games like this. And I thought, I've seen this before. Oh, right, this is a strip club. They're joyless. There's like doosh, 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 doosh. They're just playing this game, and then I actually had the idea. What about getting a truck and putting a strip club in it?
Conan O'Brien.
And driving it around into areas that's not zoned for a strip club.
Like
my neighborhood.
All right. So it'd be Conan O'Brien's mobile strip club. You would put your name on it.
Yes. I haven't run this past my publicity people yet, but I don't see a downside.
Now, will it drive around or will it park? Because the girls might fall off the pole if you're driving around.
Makes it exciting.
Or they might spin faster.
Oh. And think how
Getting on the 405. Whoa!
They're trying to put $1 in the guy.
I got that, baby!
It would be so much easier to clean a truck like that than a strip club. Because they are dirty.
Because why?
They are dirty places.
What a strange man you
I was
are.
just thinking of, like, if you're in Conan O'Brien's signature mobile strip club.
I would have
the practical things.
I would
that you
have a clean strip club. I would make
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Mine is going to be very clean and very posh.
You're lying to yourself if you think that your strip truck is just going to be this.
Don't call it a strip truck. It's a mobile gentleman's club.
Day to day, it is going to be dirty. Okay? You can say all
What's
you want
happening?
now.
No. It's going to be very. Andy and I will keep this thing very well clean.
Andy will follow behind in Andy's portable bleach truck. It will just be a huge tanker of bleach.
I'm telling you
Blast
right
that
now.
thing next party.
You laugh, but there are people watching right now, real pervs, who are hearing this idea and they're saying, this is an idea.
Yeah.
This is a great idea. And they're going to do it and they're going to make a lot of money and I'll be left out in the cold.
You got to jump on that idea right now.
You're right. You're right.
You said substance, and you got it, folks.
Yeah.
We talked about my 9-year-old's birthday and how to clean a stripper truck with bleach.
We did it.
I'm sorry.
I want to talk about Community. People love this show. Jonathan Banks. This is big.
Yeah, thank you. Look at that.
Jonathan Banks, of course, from Breaking Bad, has joined the cast.
He's terrific.
Community. He's a terrific actor. I have interviewed him and I've spent a little time with him. He is an intense fellow.
Yes, and he is that way with everything. He's double intense on set, so you feel like you really need to be on your game. But this really happened, and he walked up to me. It was the morning. He was like, Joel. And he's holding on to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, last night, I got home, and I started watching The Bourne Identity. And I was like, okay, you went home and watched a movie. He's like, then you started eating. It was insanity. It was insanity. I was like, so you went home and you ate some food and watched a bit of a movie. And he's like, it was insanity. And I was just like, okay, John.
He does have that. When I've interviewed him, he does bring that. You don't know, and sometimes you don't know if he's kidding or not.
No.
And is he?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
And so you back away going like, ha 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 ha. Like, haha, that's funny. I'm interested.
Right.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
He's really terrific on the show, and he brings a whole new energy to it. A bald energy that is that Jim Rash.
No such thing as a bald energy.
He's just been amazing on it.
Now, we have a clip here from Community, and
so
who's in this clip? This is
Walton Goggins. Do you guys know who he is?
From Justified.
From Justified.
Terrific actor, yeah.
Amazing actor. So Chevy Chase's character Pierce has died, and he is bequeathing. How weird. And one guy's like, yeah. His character's dead, but he believes he's been murdered, so he hooks everyone up in the study group to a lie detector, and he's asking questions to get to see if you have to ask a few questions during a lie detector to get the baseline to see if you're telling the truth, and then you ask these are the baseline questions.
Let's take a look at this clip from Community.
I'm asking the questions just as Mr. Hawthorne wrote them down, I assure you. Mr. Winger, state your name.
Jeffrey Winger.
Are you gay?
No.
Are you sure you're not gay?
Yes.
Gay murder says what?
What?
He's telling the truth.
I've been instructed to point out that means you're gay.
Community airs Thursday nights at 8 on NBC.
Yes.
Very funny show.
Yes.
So nice to see you again. Are you sticking around or are you taking off?
I'll stick around as long as you like.
Oh, he's got to go.
What?
Joel McHale will be right back.
Thank you.
That was too easy. Lauren Ash from Super Fun Night. Stick around. Starred on the NBC show Community and hosts The Soup on E. Will beginning July 2nd. He can be seen co-starring in the new movie Deliver Us from Evil. Please welcome our friend Joel McHale. That's a new move for you. I like that.
Yes, it's great.
No one blows kisses anymore as a performer.
I was going to bring out a baby.
Yeah.
And just go like, it's a baby, and then throw it in the audience. It's so nice. I give life.
Puppies, babies.
It's
That's a
really
good
loud
idea.
in here tonight.
Yeah.
After all that, I think so much ass play does that.
Yes. Yeah. That'll do it. People got excited. I have to
And
ask
the
you,
bit with, okay, never mind, sorry.
we have not spoken.
No,
since
the fight.
I wish we had a
You
fight.
son of a bitch.
That would be great. I wish we had a fight. You and I are pals, but I've not spoken to you much. I haven't spoken to you on the air since you hosted the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and I was
Yes.
wondering, let's get your take on like everything that happened. I just want to hear the gory details, the fun stuff.
Thank God for Conan O'Brien, because I got on the phone with him before I got the gig, and I was like, Conan, well, what do you do? How do you do this?
I wish you had used a real phone. Then I could have heard you.
No, I was just a finger. I was it was crazy, yes. But you very nicely let me use your writing staff, who, I mean, we didn't use any of their jokes, but
I don't use any of them.
it was a good way to go.
It was a goodwill
definitely
gesture.
don't want to go down that
Yeah.
road. But it was, as you know, it's the craziest gig of all time.
Because you perform, and what's funny, they have the president goes first, then you go,
Right.
and
The president is your opener.
He's the opening act, and then they say, okay, now the comedian will go. And I was curious, there's all this stuff that goes with that gig, like
Yes.
the White House tour. Did you get the White House tour?
Yeah, we had a White House tour. You get a private tour, and then you spend all the money you have on flying your family out. You really do, because they expect it, and if you don't, then they will no longer be your family. And private tour of the White House.
Yeah.
And
So who'd you bring? You obviously you bring
my
the wife, the kids.
wife, kids, mistress, mother-in-law, my brothers, and we toured the house, and then we got in the private car that they gave to us, and my older brother just goes, "No, kind of a letdown."
No, he didn't.
Kind of a letdown.
Why? Why did he
Well,
say
he
that?
wanted to see the Oval Office, and Angela Merkel happened to be there, while she and Obama are trying to figure out what to do with Putin and the Ukraine. And he's like, "Meh, that's what I wanted to see." And I
would have been quiet if they let me in.
You know, I'm sorry this free trip is such a bummer. So,
Is he like that about everything, this brother? Is that just sort of his attitude?
yeah, he's like, "Yeah, it's fine." What? That you just met Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
She seems okay. But then we got to meet the president beforehand. There's a weird, wonderful party beforehand where it's like 100 people, and you have a meet and greet with the president. And I brought my 9 and 6-year-old to that with my wife and again mistress and everyone else. And we were just about to meet the president, and my 6-year-old is looking a little peaked, and he begins to vomit.
At that party.
In the party.
And I've been at that thing. That is a small party. It's not like it's a massive room. That will be noticed.
It was well noticed by such people as Robert De Niro. Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
So there's my son just it's awful. It's real. And people are like, "He's pretty nervous, huh?" I'm like, "No, he's 6. He doesn't know what's going on." And my poor wife is trying to clean it up, and no one's helping her from the family because they're like, "There's Robert De Niro," and help.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Raging Bull. And so that was really great. And then we met the president, and I thought, oh, well, maybe he'll vomit on him, and that'll be a great story.
Right. It would make the news anyway. It would be cool.
And so
Well, I think we have a photograph here of you holding.
There it is.
There he is. You're holding him, and you can tell that he's not feeling well.
And if he were to vomit, it would just kind of go down my neck. But so then that's my other son there with the hair, and I said, you better walk up to the. You see, we dressed him up.
I love his hair. It's great.
He's a little hippie kid.
Yeah.
And I said, when you walk up to him, you walk up to the president and you say hello, and you shake his hand. And he walked right up, and the president knew his name. He goes, "So, you're Edward." And he goes, "I'm Eddie."
That's great.
Yeah,
great.
he corrected the president.
Hey, it's Eddie.
Okay? Okay?
You got it?
He corrected the president.
Very
in the
nice.
first
That's what you got to do.
5 seconds of
That's
meeting.
what you got to do. All right, let's take a quick break. Much more with Joel McHale. Oh, yeah, much more with Joel McHale in just a second. We're back sitting here with Mr. Joel McHale. There was all this, there's been a lot of shuffling around of the late night shows, and there's been some speculation about who's going to take over the late night program on CBS, the 12:35 show. And you tweeted this picture out of you with the head of CBS, Les Moonves, beautiful wife.
But okay, listen, that was a picture, and everyone thought
So you tweeted that out.
No, she tweeted it, and then I retweeted it, and then the entertainment business assumed that that's a contract. That's
A
definitely
picture
a fine.
at valet parking.
If I was,
obviously,
if
having a
he
deal.
had taken a picture with Hulk Hogan, they would have been like, well, he must be buying a spray tan company. That is going to happen. It was just a picture, and I'm definitely going to appear on The Talk with Julie Chen, according to that. Yeah.
Would you be interested in hosting one of those late night shows?
No, those. Who would do that? I mean, that is so much work, right?
You need a bottomless well of neediness to come out every night.
I'd be worried that I would die under an avalanche of used suits. No, I'm funny about once a week, and I'm on the E Network, so how do you name? Where could I go higher than there? They have the Kardashians, okay?
You've got it all.
They know exactly what's happening with the Kardashians. Sure, E wasn't invited to their wedding, but who cares? That's true.
They weren't invited to the wedding?
No, they literally did reports from across the street.
Andy and
I am not kidding. We covered it. They would be like, Juliana, I am here across the street. They will not let me get nearby, but I hear Kanye in there rapping to one of his own songs. It seems like everyone's having a great time.
That's so sad to report on that wedding from far away using drones. Still.
Yes, but imagine like, Andy, go outside and go listen to what's happening outside of a building.
Yeah.
That would be what it was.
I'm standing 7 blocks from the Ellen studio, and I'm told it's going well.
I've seen guests drive by in cars. It's in very exciting time. Yeah, so thank God.
Let's talk about Deliver Us from Evil. You did this with Mr. Eric Bana, who was here last night.
Eric Bana?
And it's funny because in the movie he has a Bronx accent, which is quite convincing. But then you're always reminded, whenever I interview him, he's got a very thick Australian accent.
And I think Australians always talk in questions, where they go like, I'm from Melbourne? And I'll be like, okay, are you? And be like,
what is your hometown?
I go, my wife's from Sydney? Okay. Yes, she is. Is she? And then you'd be like, you want to go get a burger? Now, that's a question. Yes, I would like to get a burger with you. Joe?
They should let you know if they write it out.
Midnight Oil? But he would have this Bronx accent that was very convincing, and then there was all these Bronx cops on set, and when he would drop out of the accent, the Bronx cops would flip out. They'd be like, how'd you do that? Hey, you don't talk like us no more. What's going on? How'd you do that? Whoa! This is crazy. Go Yankees, all right. Everything ended in go Yankees.
Yes, you say that and you're fine.
Yeah, go Yankees, it's fine. My character wears a Boston Red Sox hat in the movie, and it's because I try to make everyone mad, and it works, and including the people that were doing the catering. They were like, why are you wearing that? I'm like, it's a costume. What are you talking about? Go Yankees. I don't like it. Go Yankees, you son of a bitch.
We have a clip here from Deliver Us from Evil.
Yeah,
and,
so it's a family movie, and it's
Feel good summertime hit.
just like How to Train Your Dragon 2, with demonic possession.
There's some demonic possession and murder, but other than that.
Other than that, you should definitely take your kids. It's like Frozen, except without that song. It's great.
You should get that song in there. Let's take a look at this clip from Deliver Us from Evil.
See?
I think you look good in the back.
Thank you.
That's very you.
I'm playing Vanilla Ice right there.
a lot of tattoos.
A lot of tattoos. Yes.
And the character has a lot of tattoos. You, any real ones?
I have one. Yes, a tramp stamp. I regret it.
What is it of?
It's just an arrow pointing down. It says fun hole right behind.
Yeah. We all went through that time. You can get them removed, though.
I feel like I would be the dumbest looking person if I had real tattoos.
No. You would be the second dumbest. I would be the worst. I really do think someone with my, first of all, my personality, but then freckles. I just think, when you know what I mean? I have freckles all over my arm, and if I put like a flaming skull there, you know what I mean? It would look like it was dusted with paprika, you know?
What if you got a bunch of freckle tattoos? What if you put more freckles on?
What if I just outlined the freckles? Yeah? Or arrows on each freckle. Yeah, I number them.
I don't know what I would put, because I would feel like I have a sweater that I bought 5 years ago. They're like, that's my favorite sweater, but I haven't worn it in 5 years. That's how I feel like I would be with tattoos.
Right, you're gonna like it in 10 years.
Right, it's like a permanent solution for a temporary problem.
Which isn't really...
Like suicide. Sorry. But
always a good way to end the segment.
Suicide!
Don't do it. Deliver Us from Evil opens in theaters on July 2nd. Always a pleasure. You're a good man. Mr. Joel McHale, everybody, be right back. Freddie Wong and Matt Arnold, creators of Video Game High School, are here. Stick around. And I know this because you approached me about this about 9 months ago.
I did.
About climbing Mount Rainier in Washington.
Yes.
And
yeah, it's a mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
Watch this, Mount McKinley. Kilimanjaro. Plate tectonics, everybody.
Yep. All right. So mountains just do well with crowds. That's what you know.
Yeah, they love when land pokes above other land. It looks like a boob.
Yeah, oh, stop it. I'm running a very classy show, as you can tell, and you're dragging it into the mud.
I'm sorry, Brett.
You called me about 9 months ago and you said, hey, Conan, because we're pals, or
I have his number. I mean, I got Andy first. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know.
Andy,
you moved on.
And then you said, do you want to climb Mount Rainier? You said that you and your wife are going to climb Mount Rainier, and I thought about it.
Because you have an obsessive physical, you are, people don't know this, I mean, you can't tell from how you look, but you're in great shape. You wear it so strangely, right? I mean, you can tell Andy's in shape like a linebacker, right? But you look like, what is it? Like a ostrich who, like all the muscles somewhere up here.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
The insult.
An ostrich can kick you to death.
But no, there was one.
Remember that.
It's true.
I will kick you to death.
But no, Conan.
And then lay an egg.
But you,
on you.
How long? You took a walk one time in Seattle.
I'm very obsessive.
That lasted how long?
When I exercise, I took a walk in Seattle. My wife is from Seattle, so we often go up and visit the in-laws. And I said, I'm just going out for a quick walk. I think I was gone for 4 hours. But I just kept walking and walking and walking until it got dark and I didn't know where I was. I think I left the state. I really do. So yeah,
and then you had to call your wife.
Yes,
and say,
but I was down with doing this trip with you, and then you started to describe. It wasn't just climbing up any mountain. I didn't realize that it was one of those deals where you can get killed.
Well, anytime you can get killed anywhere. I mean, today we could die right now.
No.
No, but yes, people die on the mountains sometimes, but there's harder ways to go up.
I thought we were taking a mountain walk.
Right.
I was thinking camp. I was thinking 5th grade. I've got a Hershey bar in my backpack, and I'm going up the mountain. La 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 la.
Very popular in 5th grade, it sounds like. What's Conan doing?
Man, did I score with the ladies back then. I got a Hershey bar back here. So anyway, but then I saw, this is footage from the same Mount Rainier climb that you and your wife are going to do in a couple of weeks that you wanted me to join in on. This is real footage. Take a look.
Yeah, it's fun. All right. It's going to be fine. Yeah.
No!
That's
No!
that. Look,
No!
that's.
How many people? I employ a lot of people. They don't want me to take that trip.
I think some would.
Those near retirement.
Number one right here.
And he's like, you're not going.
Well, look, that's from a movie called A New High, and it's in the LA Film Fest. But look, you'll be fine. There's ropes. And
First of all, if you're gonna walk,
it's like a fun rope swing.
if you're gonna walk over, first of all, no, don't describe that like it's Chuck E. Cheese, you know. Also, if they're gonna put beams over a gorge, why not? Those look like kind of cruddy beams that they've laid across the gorge.
Well, it is called Cruddy Beam Gorge, and that's why I think I understand why you're not coming. You with your legs.
I'm a national.
But you could step across that crevasse.
It's true. With these legs, I could just go, I'll get across. I'm right over.
You would be fine.
You know what? I really would like to do it.
You went to Cuba. It was on the terror list when you went.
I went for the rum. They have rum. There's no rum on that mountain.
I will bring rum for you. It will be.
Then I'm going. You've been doing a stand-up comedy tour across the nation?
We bought a house and I have to pay for the remodel, so I've been doing a lot of stand-up. But I have this problem where I strangely want the audiences to hate me, and I think that's why I host the Soup, so I can spew ridicule. And I was playing the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville.
Famous.
Right. Famous.
Citadel.
Oh yeah, famous for stand-up comedy. And it's literally a church, and I can't help myself, so I walked out and I was like, hello, don't you idiots realize country music sucks? And
what?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I had to. I have no choice. My brain just says, say it now.
You do have a choice.
But they strangely were like, we're gonna kill you. And then I brought up they're like, I go, I know you don't think you're racist, but you guys have that one instrument that sounds, you know that thing you go, like that thing? You know what that's called? A Jew's harp. It's literally a Jew apostrophe S harp.
Right.
You could change the name of that instrument.
Yes.
And they're like, we don't want it, Joe. And so we're happy with who we are.
They seem like a very nice audience.
They were terrific, and I don't.
What about when you go? You must go other places where you don't insult them, right?
No, I mean.
Really, everywhere you go, like, what are other insults?
I was in Montreal, and those people are really, really rude because they don't speak English. And no, they have this thing where if you're in Montreal and you walk into a store, they speak French, and you walk into a store and English, and you walk in and you go, hi, I'd like a cup of coffee, they will go, meh, meh. You don't.
Those are French words,
right? But if you attempt French, if you're like, mon français, then they go like, what do you want? And so I walked out, and it was a television special, and it was a bunch of comics. I was hosting it, and it was in Montreal, and I said, good evening, Toronto. And
they don't like Toronto.
They hate Toronto.
Right.
I swear, they like ISIS more than Toronto because things had to stop, cameras were turned off, and they're like, Joel, you cannot do that. Are you crazy? Yeah, they were like, ugh. And then they're like, you motherfucker, you how dare? So I was like, it's in your country. And they were like, we guys am. And I was like, I was like, you can drive to it. It's like, we don't care. So that's how they all talk. They're like,
Man!
And very weak voices.
Very weak.
Yes. It's just, yeah. The more angry they get, the less air they put over their vocal cords.
When they're really mad, there's just nothing. Only a dog can hear it.
I just feel the air from their mouth coming out. It's
incredible.
Great. Yes.
So you love to alienate.
Yeah, I'm a jerk. Yeah.
You're a jerk. You're bad.
And I feel...
You're a bad man. That's what we've established. Let's talk about Community. Because, it's
Cancelled
interesting.
and brought back.
Community has morphed over the years. It's had this great transformation.
Yes.
It's a very creative show, and bears little resemblance from sort of where it started off now. Could you say it's fair to say?
Yeah, it's like a snake. We just slough off skin every once in a while. We leave it behind, and then there's a new snake.
Yeah.
No, we were canceled by NBC. I don't know if you've ever experienced with that, but
Nothing but smooth sailing with that guy.
great. And Yahoo bought us for $2 billion, and I couldn't believe it. It was $2 billion.
Wow, incredible.
I was like, that's a terrible deal.
Look at that check again.
Yeah, and they let Dan Harmon do anything,
Right.
And it was a great season. There was no notes, there was no commercials, and it was terrific. And we got Paget Brewster and Keith David, and they were amazing. So we don't know what the ratings are,
right.
But Yahoo just goes, they want to do more, which says, all right, well then, I don't think we are, unless they pay me a lot of money.
Yeah. Because what can you do with $2 billion?
Right. I'm building Evil Lair. No, I think we will do a movie if Dan will write the script. So
cool.
I think, and believe me, I'd love to do another
Well, we have a
season.
clip here that's indicative of the journey that this show has
No,
taken.
this clip is normal.
This is a very run-of-the-mill, normal, standard, boring sitcom.
Yeah,
clip.
It's basically there's not much happens. You'll see.
Take a look.
Imagine the times we'll all get in together, especially when I use my powers to help solve all your problems. Achoo, 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 achoo. Oh, achoo. Whoa. It's getting crazy in here.
All right, I'm going home.
What?
Guys, we just finished year 6. And it was hard work, and I don't want to care about Greendale, and I don't want to spend my brief moment of humanity doing conceptual riffs, developing the imaginary TV show of our lives. By the way, terrible improv. Ice Cube head, you were just looking at your drink.
Busted.
Normal. A normal show.
Ripped off the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Please welcome our friend Joel McHale.
They're tearing each other apart for that.
Okay, you just threw your hardcover book
Yeah.
hard into the audience.
Yeah. Who wants a mug?
No. Is that guy okay? Are you all right? You can't be whipping these things around.
And it was right by the pregnant lady.
I was going to say.
Conan, I don't care about people.
Oh, yeah. I did know that, yeah.
This is a very attractive audience, so losing one would be okay.
What? They're talking about? What a strange thing to say.
They cheered his death.
I've never seen anyone whip a hardcover book into
I would
a
love
crowd
to do that thing where like, everyone's getting one, but you're not. So that one guy is getting,
You look under your seat because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That's the magic of this show. We are cheap. Joel, let's talk first of all.
It's so great to be back here with you.
Oh, that came off just as you practiced it.
Yes, I had a lot of insults to follow it.
No, that's okay.
I'm sorry you've let yourself go. I could say something like that.
No.
It's horrible.
I know he doesn't mean it. We're old pals. He and I go way back.
This is our first time meeting.
Yeah. Let's talk first the book. First of all, congratulations. There's some really funny stuff in here. Thanks for the money.
Thank you. Great Christmas holiday, anything you celebrate.
Or, I'll just put it out there, wait and get it cheaper much later on. Ooh. I'll just put that out there.
Right.
You know,
it's not
just something like you wait a while and then it's on Kindle and then it's like $5.
Why haven't you made a book?
What? Who wants to read what I've got to say? I'm out here every night.
You wouldn't have to go to Singapore or all those other places because they'd give you so much money.
Yeah. What? No,
Isn't that for the book? It would be so great.
I have so much dirt. It is true. I have so much dirt. Jeff, do I have a lot of dirt if I wrote a book? I've got so much crazy dirt on so many people.
Do you think Jeff actually listened to that question?
No. He thinks I asked him, am I gay? Oh, yeah, you're gay. Oh, yeah, I can tell you're gay. Listen, let's talk about the book. First of all, you made a choice. Yes, you go with your picture of you on the cover. That's
Yes.
natural. This color it's the brightest book I've seen in quite a while.
Thank you for saying that, because when they asked about the design, they were like, what would you like to look like? And I was like, call NASA and ask for the brightest color ever made. And because if it's ever...
Is that true?
Yes. And they didn't call NASA because they really were bored, didn't want to. But I was like, I want it to be obnoxious and loud, so if it's in an airport, people will go, oh, not Anna Kendrick, not her, that douchebag. Yeah. So hopefully it worked. There was one color they were going to use, but it makes your ears bleed. So
Okay.
This is one step below that.
Yeah, this is pretty eye-catching. You've got what would you say? Say an acidic sense of humor?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, you could be tough. Like, for example, what do you call your wife and kids in this book?
I call them the lady that I married, boy number one, and the other one. Which...
That's what he calls them. Now,
yes.
Do you ever worry that you say things about your kids, and I know you're just kidding, but do you ever worry they're going to get mad later on as they grow into adulthood?
Look, I have made enough money that they will have great counselors and some pretty sweet cars to drive. And if they ever complain about it, I'll be like, here's a bag of money, go. No, I don't. My children don't really take me seriously anyway.
Right.
Like my son Isaac, if someone walks up to me and says, hey, emaciated Conan O'Brien. No, kidding. They would never say, wow, you guys really are on Conan's side.
Oh, they're on my side. They're on my side. They're here to see Conan.
They're really... I will play the room differently, dummy. No.
Oh, no, that's a worse way to go. The other secret is they like Andy more.
That's how people love dumb animals.
Yeah.
No, but my 8-year-old, if someone walks up to me and says, like, I like your show, can I have a picture? And then I'll do that, and then they'll walk away, and then my 8-year-old will go, oh, is that your fan? Do they like what you do? Oh, do they like your work? Do they like you for what you do? And I'm like, why are you making fun of me?
That's the perfect way for your son to be. That is perfect.
I have no comeback other than just push him off the sidewalk.
Yeah. Your new show, The Great Indoors.
On CBS.
On CBS.
No offense to TBS.
Why would there be? I root for all networks. I really do. I
right.
just am happy for everybody. I'm medicated. Anyway, The Great Indoors, you have one of the parts of the show is that you have to deal with wild animals.
A lot,
real
yes.
wild animals on the show as part of the gig, as part of the storyline. Now, Andy and I have had experience with this because for 23 years, they've been bringing wild animals in here, and we got to deal with them. What's it like? Have you had any fun with them?
I've been bit by a bear. Have you been bit in a segment?
I don't think I was bit. We had a bear on, but I didn't get bit by the bear.
Yeah.
I was thrown off of a water buffalo and landed on that floor over there, which is poured concrete, on my hip, and bounced and walked with a limp for about a year from that.
A year?
Yeah, and Andy was really smart. Just before I got on the water buffalo, Andy said, don't get on a water buffalo. That's a quote. That's a quote. Andy was so great. He was there, and he was like, he was texting or something, and he saw me get a producer said, get on the water buffalo, and I'm like, all right. Because I'll do anything, and Andy was texting, and he went, don't get on a water buffalo. And I said, Andy. I get on. 1 second later, I'm in the air.
Yeah.
I go off to the side. I hit. I bounce.
And the water buffalo wiped out. There's nothing like seeing. It's like seeing a car turn on its side on its own free will. Because it flipped over and kicked 2 cameras across the room.
Right.
It was amazing.
It was insanity here.
Yeah,
This is the least professional environment.
Right.
Wow.
I mean...
Oh, my story sucks compared to that story. Yours.
Let's hear it.
This baby bear bit me in the arm, and then I dropped the bear, and the bear had no reaction to that and looked at me and went, hey!
And then
You dropped? Baby bears are the cutest thing in the world, and you dropped it?
when they bite
Why don't you throw a hardcover book at it? Bounce that off its head.
The trainer literally went, the thing falls out of trees 30 feet, so it doesn't matter. And the thing now, that was 9 months ago, now the bear is big enough to kill everyone here at once.
The bear's not going to forget.
Oh, but it bit through 2 layers. It's not as good as the water buffalo.
Yeah.
And then the bear, I have no good ending. And then the arm fell off and it grew back because I am Deadpool.
Yeah.
And
There you go. See?
yeah. So
When you're in trouble in show business, just lie your way out.
I think this is a better show if you can top the guests' stories. I would watch that show every night. It'd be like, oh, you think you got one?
Yeah.
Let me tell you when Angela Lansbury tried to eat this, and I feel like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, you never
Well, that's
learned.
the line. That was the line.
Yeah, that was
All
the
right,
line.
Great.
You posted, as I said, we're friends in real life. We hang out
Yes.
sometimes. We were both in New York at the same time. We went to a steakhouse. Remember this?
Yep. We went
and
to a couple of shows
you put up a picture
together.
of our. We did not go to any shows
Nope,
together.
we did not.
You kept saying, "Would you come see Cats with me?" And I was like, "I really don't want to see it."
I was like, these Kinky Boots tickets are burning a hole in my hand. We are going.
You posted a picture after our dinner. Why did you put this picture up? And what's going
Well-
on here? I have no memory of what's happening here. I have no memory.
Very crowded in this restaurant. And now I know it looked like we were about to rob that guy, but as he was serving
That's
us,
that's the waiter, I believe.
that is the waiter, and his ass was right on our steaks.
It was pretty
And-
much. In fact, at one point, we sliced off accidentally
Right.
some of his ass.
Yeah. You know in those restaurants where they bring the meat out raw and show you beforehand,
Yeah.
we're just like, well, let's get in that ass. And he had to go to it was horrible.
Yeah.
He was horribly injured.
Yeah, another person you'll be hearing from in the
Yeah.
legal department.
And then I tried to repeat the picture backstage with the guy that was producing this segment.
Dan Ferguson.
And I said, can we get a shot with Dan's ass, you and I, and maybe begin, like that gnome thing around the world? And you were like, no, his ass is terrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, his ass is great.
No, I've seen his ass. His ass is no good.
Why have you seen it?
It's not your business. This is Conan. Conan gets to do what Conan wants to do at Conan.
It's called vetting an employee.
Yeah.
Duh.
So,
I can do whatever I want here. I'm like Caligula.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable for your staff.
Yeah.
And I feel
You should.
that's why those guys who were pulling the curtains back, they were like, just don't say anything wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the large albino will come and scream at us. And I was like, it's horrible. Well, okay, I don't know what you're...
albino rhesus monkey with red hair. Yeah. I have one bone to pick with you, which is in the book. I opened the book and I'm flipping through it because we're friends. We know each other well. And I'm like, oh, Joel's got a book. This is great. And you were kind enough to send me a copy, and I'm flipping through it.
Sorry.
And I see a photograph, and the photograph says, this is a picture of me playing Conan O'Brien as a child in a play. And
Yeah.
look at the picture.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Look, see? Accurate. That, I think...
I saw that, and I was like, what the hell is that? That is the most offensive Irish character I have ever seen, and I've seen them all.
Oh, how dare you? I mean, when I looked in the mirror as that character, I was like, yes, I will be a late-night talk show host.
How old are you there, and what are you really dressed
I'm
as?
36 there, and I think I'm about 12, and I was the greeter at my Catholic church's annual auction. It was very racist, and it was a leprechaun. It was like, luck of the Irish, give us money to Catholics, and and my parents were very proud. That was the beginning of my performing career.
Yeah, terrific.
I did Troilus and Cressida right after that.
Very nice. Wearing the same outfit. Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily a strict depiction of how Shakespeare would have done it, but it was very close. Yeah, there's other pictures of you at the end of the book.
We'll get to that. You know what I
That
really
are
love?
pretty racy.
I know there's no love lost between you and Chevy Chase.
Oh, yeah. I worked with legendary Chevy Chase for 5 years, and we would physically fight each other.
And you have this
fun.
This is
It's
part of the
fun.
book that I really love called How to Handle a Chevy Chase Attack.
Yeah.
It's really...
That's
How to survive. It's really funny.
It's helpful.
Yeah, I love him just... Joel, let's talk about what's in the book. You, as I said, you have some... you said some out...
There's a chapter about Angela Lansbury.
Yes. Why don't you tell us what the chapter's titled?
It's called Eat a Angela Lansbury. I know that you were like, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say, but it's about...
no, I don't know why. She's one of the most beloved people on the planet.
Right.
Why would you say that about Angela Lansbury?
She's asking for it, but there's a whole thing. Part of it is a self-help book because my name's Joel, and Joel Osteen comes out with those all the time, and maybe people will mistake it. And so it's called Eat a Angela Lansbury for you to how to become a celebrity and for you to start your own celebrity feud. And
so basically what you're doing is saying what you got to do is pick a fight with somebody.
Right, if you want to be famous.
If you want to be famous. So in that chapter, you are going way out of your way to pick a fight with Angela Lansbury.
Yes, and it hasn't worked. She has not responded. But the lawyer, if you write a book, you get on the phone with a lawyer from the book company who goes down a list of things they believe you could be sued for. And she said... She really did. She said, what if Angela Lansbury dies before this book comes out? And I went, sales go up? And it was not a legal question. She just was obviously very upset.
She should be upset. Yes, this is a good lawyer you have.
Yeah, it's not mine. It was the book company's lawyer.
Oh, the book company's lawyer. So I can't believe, because I'm looking through this book, and that you say a lot of things left and right about people.
Yeah.
I'm suing you over the leprechaun thing.
Yep.
For $65 million.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And I just heard I lost.
But
anyway,
because the ears were actually
they said
too
the
small.
judge said you actually look like this. So you haven't heard from Angela Lansbury.
No, but I did say that. So I worked with the great Ken Jeong, who was on Community with me for 6 years, and now he's got his own show called Dr. Ken, which is super creative, Ken. And Ken was an actual doctor at one point.
That's right. He was a medical doctor before the Hangover movies.
Yes, and then he became an actor, which, why help people? And I joke in the book that he supplied me with my daily, 12 Ambiens that I would take to act. And the woman was like, because he was a doctor, I said he prescribed them, and she said, well, you have to get his permission. I was like, he's not a doctor anymore, he can't do that. And they were like, well, you still have to get his permission. I was like, for something that's a joke? And they went, yep, you have to get it or we can't put it out. So I just made up an email address and then sent it to myself saying, you can totally say I was your drug dealer. Love, Ken. And then we sent that to the book company and they were like, satisfied. And
so you're admitting now, someone's going to see this from the book company and know that you basically committed mail fraud.
Yes.
And falsified a document so that you could put out this lie about a celebrity.
Saying that Ken Jeong was, in fact, a real drug dealer. And they were perfectly satisfied. This will be the first time that they hear about it.
Yeah. Let's wave at the legal people.
I guess Ken could. I mean, I don't know what Ken could sue over, but he doesn't need the money.
They're giving you a lot of freedom on this program.
Yes, it's called The Crown, and I play.
The younger sister who's really hot.
Yeah, Netflix is a streaming service that has a
Get the word out on
$1 trillion.
Netflix now. Yeah.
No, there's no rules.
And they let you, it can be any length, it can be whatever you want it to be.
They said, how long do you want the show? I said, how long should the show be? And they were like, how long would you like it to be? And I said, a minute and a half. And they were like, okay. But I felt like Oliver Twist after he went to the rich guy's house and I was stealing stuff.
People don't read anymore.
Oh. Yeah. I felt like after...
The guy on... you felt like young Sheldon.
Yes, no, and now we can say and shit and asshole, and you have to bleep all that, right?
I don't know if we do. Some of it we do. None of your segment will be on, but there's no time. There's no time. Hey, we have to show a clip We're overtime. That's what I learned in Italy. We're overtime.
That is super racist.
Super racist.
No,
no one minds when the Italians love it. Here's a clip from your show. Any setup for this, or we just throw it?
It's very similar to what I used to do on this. I know we're running out of time, but what I used to do on the Soup, except that I now can wear sweaters and denim shirts. So instead,
Prepare to have your mind blown.
here's a clip.
Look at this.
Get ready. Here we go.
From the Joel McHale Show with Joel McHale.
There are.
That's very funny. To you. New episodes of the Joel McHale Show with Joel McHale are available every Sunday on Netflix. Joel, we kid around, we joke, but we do love having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Joel McHale, go right back.
I know that we always have pleasantries right here, but I love you, and I hate you a lot because of your new travel thing.
Oh, the travel shows. What do you hate about the travel shows?
That you get to go do them.
Yeah.
And somehow you figured out that you can come here, have a great audience, and have a great show.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I guess I want to go do a show in Italy, so I'm just going to go to Italy.
We just went to Italy about a week ago.
Yeah, I saw the Instagrams everywhere.
Yeah.
You're having it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because
it was really.
Did you take like your wife with you?
Oh God, no. That marriage is a sham. Oh, look, I've got a ring.
Why wouldn't you take...
No, I would love to. Actually, in all seriousness, I love going to Italy, and I would love to take my wife. This was a work trip, so we were up early in the morning every day.
Oh, you had to get up early in Italy? Oh. Did you have to have like an espresso and a palazzo?
Yes.
And a cornetto, and then you had to have like a nice lunch?
Yeah.
And then you walked around Italy?
Yeah.
And then you had a really great dinner?
Yeah.
Did you drink wonderful Italian wine?
I don't like to have wine. I think all kind of alcohol is bad for you, and no one should have it.
No one believes you.
Yeah.
And
of course I had wine.
Yes.
I bought a helmet, and I put a bottle on each side of my head, and there was a straw going in each side.
And when you come home, doesn't your wife go, how was Italy?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh,
yeah.
It was so hard.
Yeah.
I started with red wine one night, and then I switched to white, and then went back to red.
Okay,
What a
we
night.
get it. Okay, you're very bitter about this. We do work very hard. Yes, there was some drinking of wine, but there was a lot of work as well, and my wife does not like to go on those work trips. Doesn't like it. She doesn't like to see work Conan, because he's a prick. Now...
Okay. Yeah, all right.
You understand now?
I get it.
Why did you have to pick at the scab? No one wanted to know that. Now they know.
Hey, if someone said to you, hey, I have to go work in Italy, how would you feel about it? Let's say it together. You, Conan.
They're clapping for it. See? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You're right.
I would love to go work with you sometime, I don't know, in Hawaii. That would be fun. Or Paris, that'd be great.
Let's explore the culture of Hawaii,
Okay.
together. You're not ashamed of it at all. You go with it, which is you love free stuff. You've worked hard to become a celebrity.
Thank you. Yes.
I
went to celebrity school.
You took what talent you had, and then you worked really hard. And
now, when you said what talent I had...
No. Past tense. But anyway, you work really hard. You're a talented guy. You like being a celebrity, but you will use it to get free stuff, and you're very upfront about it.
Yeah, and I learned that from you guys. I know that seems...
How did you learn it from us?
Okay, so this was...
Because we don't do a lot of that, I swear to God, we don't.
Yeah, right. So I got it. But okay, this is when I was watching the show when it was on in 1976. And the Bee Gees were just breaking. And you had them on. It was exciting.
Yeah.
No, you did this thing where Andy talked about it, where you go, we did a bit last night, and we just mentioned Dos Equis once.
Accidentally.
It was in, and then the next day you had, you sat here and went, we said Dos Equis on the air, and then Dos Equis sent us like 9 cases of Dos Equis.
Yes, and we didn't realize that was something that happened. We were kind of blown away by it. And that's when we started doing lots of sketches with like Porsche in it. You know? Come here, Mr. Lamborghini. But anyway,
Yeah.
but you latched
So
on to
then,
that.
as soon as I got, when I was on third-tier cable for 12 years, I exploited that. I hosted Fashion Police, and I exploited that so I would mention stuff. I would get, my wife hates it because stuff piles up, and then I go, it's mine, and I just love I have shoes that I get. I just got an electric bike.
Now,
out of it.
where did you mention the electric bike?
Lithium cycles? I haven't mentioned them yet. Out of Tustin, California?
Really?
Yeah. Have you heard of lithium cycles?
I have not heard of them. No. Never heard
They're
of
a
them
great
before.
company in Tustin. They make a beautiful lithium cycle. It looks like a 1970s. It looks like it has a banana seat. It looks like a 1970s bicycle. Which, yes. So, would you like one? Because if you say, if we all say it together, I think they're going to send about 300.
I think I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to exploit the good people at Lithium, probably trying to make a living and sell these bikes for real money, and then shysters like you come along.
I am not. I feel like I'm giving them a great commercial here for lithium cycles, lithium cycles, lithium cycles, and you should call them at 343. No.
Act now, and there's more.
Yeah,
You know what? And Annie will back me up on this. There'll be times where it's just random in a sketch, where we just mention some random brand name, and it's usually something we don't even really want. And the next day, there's like 900 fish sandwiches from a fast food place because we accidentally showed their wrapper, not even intending to, but it's 900 or something we don't really even want.
Right.
You know.
Now,
So
if you went on the air and said, "Man, we got a lot of fish sandwiches, and we don't even want them," and then mention the company's name, do you think they would try to burn down the studio or something?
I do not want a feud with Long John Silver's. Jeff, what are you shaking your head for? They don't buy ad time on this thing, do they? Jesus Christ! Do one more? Is that cool with you? You good with that? Or we don't have no time?
Who is he calling?
He's trying to get a reservation at a restaurant. Hello, how's it going? Pizza Hut? You got room?
He's now just.
Okay, we have no time. Is that what you're saying?
Look, he's a powerful man in television. He can just.
No,
he
no.
chews gum during his job. Look
Yeah.
at that. You can just chew gum and sit on the phone
That's not gum, it's money.
How are things with you? You know, you have such a lovely family. My family's hung out with your family. A lovely wife, kids.
Yes.
It's all going well?
I just took her to Italy. It was great. She loved it.
Good luck with that.
We have a lot of animals.
Oh, yeah, you do have a lot of
including
animals.
my sons. It's been about a year. We have dogs and we have rabbits. And
You have rabbits?
I have a lot. We have.
Is that relatively new? I don't think I've seen rabbits.
This
at
is
your house.
8 to 9 months old.
Yeah,
And
okay.
we got them, and the boys loved them. And then we noticed one of them was having some scabs on its side. I know, and I was like, oh no, it's off. So I took the poor rabbit to the vet, and the vet goes, yeah, I've seen this before, and if I'm right, and he turns it over, yeah, the other rabbit ate its balls off.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's 2 rabbits in the cage.
2 male rabbits.
2 male
obviously.
rabbits.
Yes.
And 1 male rabbit ate the other one's testicles off.
You are saying this like it's a surprising thing. Yes, it's terrifying.
Why did the male rabbit do that to the other? Was it an accident? Were they engaging in some fun? And then,
What
I would
what
understand that.
accident have you ever heard of where someone accidentally bites someone's balls off?
I knew a guy in college.
Oh. Harvard. So,
They're clapping here. Love it.
the famous ball biting festival around homecoming.
Yes.
So apparently, if you have a couple, this can happen. A couple males get together, and then one of them establishes dominance and doesn't want the other one to procreate. So he will remove the testicles, and then I said, well, there's no other females around, and then the
Yeah, so what would be the incentive if there's no female?
And the vet was like, you tell the rabbit there isn't.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case any female ever shows up in their tiny cage.
Yeah.
This is a proactive ball-eating rabbit.
Right. He prepares. So, and I just imagine if that one female happened to somehow get in the cage, the other one would be like, that guy bit my balls off.
Yeah.
So then we neutered the other one because the one was already.
Why didn't you let the other one neuter the first one? That should be fit. Yes. Suddenly I'm getting applause.
They're cheering for a rabbit to mutilate another rabbit in retaliation for mutilating a
They're
rabbit.
just cheering for revenge.
Yeah. The concept of revenge.
How? It's just
This is
revenge.
a crowd that understands the concept of revenge in the rabbit kingdom. All right, let's talk about your body and what's wrong with it.
Okay.
No, seriously, I know that
rash?
we're friendly. And
We
I
are
know
very
that-
friendly.
I know that you work out a lot. You take a lot of pride in being in good shape, clearly.
Look, Conan, I can help you whenever you want.
I don't want your help.
Look,
I was born jacked. I was a jacked fetus. I was jacked in utero, and I remain jacked. I'm just going to keep saying jacked.
Do you notice they keep laughing every time you say you're jacked?
I know. It's because that's their way of agreeing with me.
Oh.
I saw, there was a paparazzi photo that I saw of you recently, and this was taken very recently, and it looked like you were flexing for the paparazzi. You were going out of your way to show off those guns. Is that something you do when you see cameras?
How dare you? That's normal. No,
Yeah.
I wearing the sunglasses because I was flexing for 10 minutes to wait. I was waiting for someone to take a photo.
Yeah.
And then after that, they didn't print those, but I got undressed and did a lot of push-ups and some squats. This was right in front of Grand Central Station, so it was...
You're doing what you can to get
I
noticed.
was arrested.
Yeah. What is it? Let me ask you about this in the exercise world. What is it with the obsession with the butt now? It seems like it's a constant. Everyone wants their butt to look amazing.
Yeah.
Are
you going to ever join that bandwagon?
I can't. I have, and Andy, you'll back me up on this. I have no ass whatsoever. I'm one of those guys. There's just nothing there. There's a straight drop.
It's just all back.
It actually goes. It goes in,
and then just.
It actually goes in. You can put a book there. You know. Yeah, and take it out and read it, and then it's time to go to sleep, and you shove it into the area where it should have a butt, and you go to sleep. That is.
When he's in the rain, he'll find birds in there just taking shelter.
No, it's true. I don't have. That's never going to happen for me. But I know that I know women want their butts.
Yeah,
but there are a lot of guys now that work on it.
There's like butt imp. I feel like it's all squat. I feel like when they dig us up in 2,000 years, they will go, "What happened in 2018? Was gravity pulling harder on people? Did they need to have huge muscular butts and legs all the time?"
Right.
Because I feel like Jennifer Lopez kind of broke open the butt craze, and because it used to all just be huge boobs, tiny, skinny people, and now it's butt central, and I love it.
You love it.
Yeah.
You do a lot of stuff. What's good for your? What are the exercises that you do?
I do this one where I.
This isn't an exercise. This is, you don't want to know what I'm doing right now.
I don't.
I'm whatever it is. I'm telling HR.
I like to think about a small bear cub right there and releasing him into the wild. No, I do a lot of squats because you got to work on the core. I cannot believe we're talking about this, but
I'm taking over Dr. Phil's show, so yeah, this is momentarily Dr. Phil.
Oh, well,
he talks about health, or is it Dr. Oz?
No,
I don't know. Neither of them are real doctors.
No. No, Dr. Phil's in great physical shape, so.
Yeah, his mustache works out every day. I know that you're in good health, but are you good about going to the doctor? Because that's the part of health that some guys like you that are all bulked up don't look after.
I get it. At your age, you go all the time, and so because there's so many. Like right now.
What are you talking about? I'm like a year older than you.
Okay. I get it. You were raised on Jupiter, where it takes like 3 years to go.
You were born in 1982, and I think I was 81. So
I think I was 81.
Yeah.
I think.
I think I'm 81, actually.
You look great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your butt.
No, I'm quite a bit older than you. I don't think
That's
people
not
really
true.
notice that, but
You're a young-looking 66, and
Hey, he's kidding. He's way off.
people are like, we
The
agree.
fact that they were all like, hey, he kind of is for 66.
He could be my great grandpa. No, I don't really go. I did get strep throat last November, which is a fun thing to get. It feels like my throat. I've never experienced.
It's very painful.
Yes,
strep throat.
I felt like I had just blown Satan, and it was because I have a reference point for that. And
we all got in this business somehow.
okay,
Yeah.
so how do you think I wound up on Eden?
I remember the
Think
day,
about what- no,
the
what-
day
what-
I blew Satan. I remember.
I like how people are like, they blew
Yeah,
Satan.
yeah.
Let's clap some more for him. No, so I had to get a throat culture. I don't know if you've ever had this, but they take a long stick. It looks like a Q-tip, and they have to rub the back of your throat. Again, Satan.
It's really unpleasant.
It's very unpleasant, and the doctor just said you'll probably gag a little bit, but it'll just take a second. And something happened, and he put it in there, and then the next moment of my life, I swear there was some lost time. The doctor was going, "You're grabbing me," and I was just holding the doctor's arm out, and I went, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It was some sort of involuntary
right.
Jason Bourne reflex,
Right.
and I was ready to kill him, and it was just all seemed wrong." And then he goes, "I have to get back in there," and I did it again, and then he had the nurse come in because he felt it was an assault, and so then I had to sit on my hands.
Right.
And I sat on my hands, and then I was able to get through it. And then I got the flu 2 weeks later, and he had to do it again. And I was like, "I'm gonna punch you out, you asshole." No,
He should just get a really long stick to do it with. he should be on the other side of the room when he does that.
Oh, he's very Dr. Finnerman. If he's in Century City, you guys will love him. And but he can't use his left arm because I broke it. But
You crushed it.
But I don't know. That's never happened to me.
My dad is a microbiologist. He's
Braggart.
I get all the chicks saying that.
Yeah.
God bless him. When we were kids, he would, if we complained about a sore throat, he'd say, "Oh, you have a sore throat? Come into my room for a second." Would come in, and he'd take out that stick you're talking about, and he would take a throat culture. Only he's not good at it, and he would jam it in the back of our throat, and the swab would practically come out the back of our neck. And then he'd go, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. So you never complained about a sore throat in
Right.
our house because he would take the culture himself.
That's a really good method to stay healthy.
No, it's a way to pretend you're okay, go to school, and spread the disease to everyone. That's what we did. You've done a couple of game shows lately, I've noticed.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
my
seem
new
to
series.
you seem to enjoy them. You did what is it? To Tell the Truth?
Yeah,
With a legend.
Yeah, they asked if I would be on To Tell the Truth, and they said Mel Brooks was going to be.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
I would do that Naked and Afraid show with him if he. I would just to meet him.
Let's not do that. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
and I couldn't believe he was there, and because Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, and he did
High Anxiety.
he did The Godfather.
Yep.
And
No, he did.
Titanic.
Now you're just saying.
Star Wars.
Now you're saying random
okay,
stuff.
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Okay. All right.
Avatar.
Yeah.
I was so excited to meet him, and he was as funny as he's 91, and he has more energy than a box of puppies, and he's so exciting, and then he had this very quiet moment. Anthony Anderson hosts To Tell the Truth, and it was the cameras were on. He goes, "Anthony, can I just say something?" And everyone listens because it's Mel Brooks, and he goes, "I'm so happy all my friends are dead because they will never see this." And I was like, it was so.
Is this true? You also did Match Game with Alec Baldwin, right?
I'm doing all the game shows.
Yeah.
When you don't have a show, you just do game. It's great. No, and again, it's Alec Baldwin hosting the classic Match Game. I don't know if you guys watched that from the 70s with Gene Rayburn. But I know how much they want to ply you with alcohol during the show.
Andy told me this.
Yeah, I did it once, and it was like at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the
So you were like-
producer's like, seriously, have a drink. Like, oh, no, it's all right. He's like, no, have a drink. All right, have a Bloody Mary. Take it easy, you know.
But
I like how quickly you cave. All right, I'll have a Bloody Mary.
But no, it's weird. You look at the '70s version, and they were smoking, and they're wasted, and so next time I'm gonna take heroin or cocaine, do a speedball right before I do it.
Yeah, why not? Why not? That's the new era of
Would
game
you ever
show.
go on one of those game shows?
I don't know. I would. I just always think that I wouldn't be able, even if I knew the answer, I wouldn't come up with it in that moment. I always think I don't have that quick.
You don't have a quick brain?
No, I have a brain. I know things, but I don't know
Your
that
dad's a microbiologist. You've mentioned that, but
I mention that on every show.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
the
but
show used to be called Late Night with Conan, whose dad is a microbiologist.
but I feel like you would. Obviously, you don't need to ever go on a show like that. Like
You don't know that. I've invested very poorly. Yeah, I'll be on a show. I could do it. Sure. Yeah.
All right. So then, this is a promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, we thrilled this crowd with that promise. Wow.
Look at there.
This crowd's going to do a game. Conan's going to do a game show. Your old community pal.
Yes.
Donald Glover. Do you run
He's
into
a
him anymore?
Yeah, Donald's a failure.
Yes, he's a failure.
He has not done well.
Nothing's working out for him.
His musical career and being on Star Wars has not helped him at all.
But do you have a good relationship with him? You guys must have gotten along on
no, I haven't spoke to him in 4. No, we text a little bit, but he is the busiest person alive. So when we were on Community together, my son Eddie he would come to set, and Eddie doesn't like to say. At that point, he didn't want to say hi to anyone, and I would kind of force him. So I'd say
he's shy. Yeah,
he's shy, and he'd be like, "Say hi." I was like, "Say hi to Donald," and in his rebellion, he'd always go, "Hi, stupid," and it would always crack up Donald. And but then we ran into him outside of a bakery right near here, and Eddie saw him from a distance as he's walking towards. He's like, "Hi, stupid!" And I was like,
and Donald doesn't recognize him now because it's been a couple of years.
No, he's 13 now. He's like the same size, and he's got long hair, so it looked like this little homeless man screaming at him. And there's like people are walking up to Donald, and they're crying, and they're so happy to see him. And there's my son like, "You're stupid, huh? You still stupid?" And
that's going to go over well.
And then Donald gave him a Tesla. It was really nice.
Yeah, that's nice. I want to make sure that we get to this before our time is up.
Our time is never up, my friend.
Oh, no. Our time is up.
Oh, shoot.
But,
dang it. Wait, they're clapping for this to be over?
You got an entire crowd to cheer your departure.
Get them going. Bring the singing cop.
I want to mention that you're hosting Card Sharks.
Hosting Card Sharks.
You're Card Sharks. Is that a fun game to play? I'm not good at games, so I don't think I'd be...
You'd be very good. It's a very simple game. It's the game of war.
Mm-hmm. Just who has the higher card?
Right, you just turn over a row of cards.
That's a game I could do.
But the money gets everyone goes, it's so simple. And then, but if you keep going, you can win like $1 million.
You know who's great at games? Andy. Andy Richter's great. No, you, Andy.
Oh, wow, yeah.
No, the guy next to you, Randy.
But no,
Andy's great at games. He should do it.
But he would be good. So we have to have contestants. You should apply, except for the people from Canada. We know about you. No, but you have to give like good answers. You have to go like, so the next card, like people, you have to have good contestants. So they're like, if it's a 4, you want the next card to be higher, but the person has to go, well, I got a 4-year-old daughter, and I got a 6-year-old son, and he's older than her, so that's why I think the next card's gonna be higher. And then they get like a queen, they're like, I'm a big fan of queen, but I think the next card is gonna be lower. But then, so you have to be like good at that. Then we had this guy.
See, I wouldn't do that.
You'd be great.
I know.
No, Andy would just be like, 3, 2, 3.
I'm saying higher because the odds are with it.
Completely joyless.
People are like, Andy Richter is not too animated on the show. But we had a guy that the producer's like, he's the greatest contestant of all time. You're going to love him. He's really gregarious. He's so funny. You're going to love him. And he came out clearly
medicated, and he had clearly taken something to relax him and make him very flop sweaty, and he was nervous and also incredibly relaxed, and giving one-word answers where I'd be like, so here you are in car charge, it's exciting, so John, tell us about yourself. He's like, my name's John. And that's it. And then we get the cars. They're like, so John, it's a 5. What do you think? Is it gonna be higher than a 5? Higher than a 5. Final answer. And I'm like, then it's not millionaire, dude. And then he lost.
Yeah.
And then he ran out of the studio.
Wait, he ran away?
You were supposed to stay because you can still win money, and he ran away. We were mid-taping, and I was like, where is he? They're like, we don't know.
Yeah.
And they're like, is he in his dressing room? I was like, nope, he's not on the lot. He's gone. And so he ran away and ate a squirrel.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I felt terrible for that squirrel. It was a squirrel I found.
Then his hands got cold, and we won't talk about it.
Right. So he just pooped in his hand.
You don't have to talk about that.
It was cold poop if you're on.
The important thing is your segment's done, and the crowd's going to cheer like crazy.
What the? No!
You've invited me to go on alpine climbs with you where people can get seriously injured. I have declined. I've said I'll meet you at a restaurant afterwards. But
Yes.
you've invited me to go with you. You climbed the Grand Canyon with Bear Grylls?
Yeah, yes, but they paid me money, and that's
Right.
the only reason I do anything. No, I went on his show on I'm not sure which channel. I don't think it's even on. No, I don't want to. Look, Bear is a very intimidating man. That's why I've gotten so. I did go to
God,
the
he scared the hell out of you.
He did, because he's one of these guys.
Or he kissed you because you were freaking out.
Well, here's why he freaks me out. Is because do you know people where? Because I like to just ask stupid, random questions. So I was like, Bear, did you ever kill anyone? And he did this. And I was like, the long pause.
Yeah.
Are you counting them, Bear? And no, he's a very, very nice man, and he has seen a lot. And he even told me this story where I go, well, what did you? We were talking about.
Because he knows all about survival stuff.
Yes.
He knows basically how to get through any situation with just what's on you.
Well,
you know?
he literally told me about a time he was in North Africa in the mountains and they were cold, so they pooped into bags and then passed the poop around to keep their hands warm. And I'm like, Bear, I'm eating. And speaking of eating with him, we're crawling through.
Wait, the poop is just to keep your. Why not bring mittens? Why would you have?
Why bring mittens when you have warm poop to handle?
Yeah.
I like that they didn't
guess
bring
I'm-
mittens, but they brought a plastic bag for pooping in.
Well, I feel that's actually a great question.
Yeah.
What an idiot! No, of course. So then on these, you should go on it, Conan.
No, I'm not going to go on that
You would
trip.
love it.
No, I wouldn't like that trip at all.
But then there's a part where they wanted you. They try to scare the person that's being the guest, and they lowered us off a cliff with a seatbelt, and then I was like, ha ha ha. And then we cut the seatbelts out of like a Toyota Camry.
Why is he's using a seatbelt instead of rope?
Yeah, and then I go, well, if this is the way I'm gonna die, then it's a good story. And no, so we got lowered down a cliff with a seatbelt, and I thought, well, this is a good commercial for seatbelts. And then they said, okay, now we're gonna eat. And then we really did try to trap lizards to eat them, but the lizards are like, no way. And we're not into this at all. And they ran. And then lo and behold, on the trail, there's a dead pigeon. And to Bear's credit, he's like, I don't know how this going here. And they put it there so we would eat something disgusting.
Right.
And then we boiled like this brackish, no, it wasn't even brack, it was still water that was green. We boiled that, and then we put the dead pigeon in it.
You ate a dead pigeon?
I totally ate a dead pigeon.
If the crew left it there, why couldn't they have left like a Milky Way bar, you know?
See, no, then you're ruining
You could just always say, oh, look, it's a dead pigeon that's disguised itself as a Milky Way. That's the kind of survival show I want to do, where obviously delicious food is hidden all over the place, and I look like a survivalist because I found an Egg McMuffin.
That's it, but that's...
On the
Look,
trail.
it's one of those desert hams.
I love that.
But that's an Easter egg hunt, basically,
All right,
that
well,
you're
that's
talking
what I want
about.
to do.
Would you go on if he asked you?
No. You
Why
kidding?
not?
I like to be indoors dressed as a well-to-do farmer. I would be.
But you're in good shape. You can.
Thank you. I am. He saw me before the show without my shirt, but yes, I take very good care of myself.
That's how he greets guests. It's weird.
Well, I've been asked to stop.
He has 3 nipples on one side.
I'm a fan of asymmetry, but I went to. I just find that kind of thing, like life is short. Why would I intentionally go and have to eat dead pigeons and poop on my hands? It just doesn't sound like fun. I'm happy that Bear is doing it and that you're doing it. Andy, would you want to go on that?
Oh, no way.
That's
No. I don't know.
There's our ad for Bear Grylls.
I don't know. After what the other 58 minutes of the show would be like after I quit after minute 2.
Yeah.
I just was like, I'm going to the van, Bear.
Yeah. A line you don't get to say much in life. I'm going to the van, Bear.
he would probably have a lot, like some sort of large lizard in there waiting for you to fight. But I don't know. I just feel like you could do it.
All right. This gentleman, if you're an animal lover, and I am, this man saved a baby squirrel.
Yes.
And I mean a really tiny baby squirrel. And I never thought about it, but this was a heroic act on your part.
You know, it really was. And that's the end of the story. No.
Well, that's all the time we have. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Look, I think a lot of people think my heart is just a kind of a ball bearing, and I have no emotion. But I really do love animals, and my son, my 15-year-old, and I were walking in Atwater Village, California, and there was a small, hairless creature lying there, and my 15-year-old was like, "Hey, what the is that?" And and then I.
What a great age.
Yes, he's going to be an ambassador.
Yeah.
And well, I picked. I didn't know what it was. And I thought it was a rat. I put it in my sunglasses case, and then we went to a bakery.
You thought it was a baby rat and put it in your sunglasses case?
Well, to cast the spells, I need rat. And the hair.
Newt.
Hair of newt.
Yeah. You put that thing in soup at a restaurant, you get the whole meal for free.
That's what Andy does. Andy goes to Denny's. Bring a
What?
rubber rat with him and go, look at this! I want my free birthday cake.
They're like, oh, that's
There's a snake in these hash browns. I need that snake back.
Sir, you've been here 4 times and you brought the same.
That's a rubber snake,
You need
sir.
to mix up the snakes you bring.
But you saved
No,
the
then
baby.
I walked into this bakery and I go, hey, here's something you don't see every day. And I opened up the sunglasses case and there's the thing. And the woman behind the register goes, that's a squirrel. And I went, how do you know? Do you put them in the croissants? And and she goes, no, I'm a veterinarian and I've been one for 10 years. That's a squirrel. And then I said, well, what happened? And what are you doing here? And how?
Yeah, why is she working behind the counter?
Were you sued by, I don't know, a French bulldog or something? And she goes, no. She goes, she just liked doing it. And she goes, you can tell the difference between a squirrel and a rat. A squirrel has black fingernails and a rat has white fingernails. Oh, okay. And now you know. Yeah. And congrats. And then they.
Tonight's episode will be aired on the Discovery Channel.
Yeah. And then. But then she said, okay, to keep it alive, don't give it milk, cow's milk, or it will die. And a friend of mine said, when I was 11, I gave cow's milk to 5 baby squirrels. And and then she was like, they all died. And then she said, and did I have a very elaborate funeral for them? Oh, yes, I did.
Oh,
so
that's sweet.
So I went and got puppy formula, as you should. And she said, you need to feed it every 2 hours. And Tuancho went, oh, that's not going to happen. And no, so I began feeding it. And I went to bed. And then I got about 5 hours of sleep and then got up and fed it. again, and I was like, this is not my new life.
Yeah.
And I'm not, this is.
But apparently it is your new life.
Right,
You have
and
to
so
care
then
for this squirrel.
I've been breastfeeding this squirrel, and it's lactating everywhere.
You got a nice rack, yeah.
Thank you.
We have a picture here of the baby squirrel, and
that's it. That's,
I mean, not a picture. We have video. Yeah, look at that thing.
That's it. It talks too, and yeah. See, there's the tail of it. So anyway. So then it's not. But then.
Then what?
I don't know. I just lost it. No. No.
Left it in my jeans.
No, it's like, what am I going to do with this thing? And then this friend of ours said, there's a lady in Woodland Hills who will take your squirrel in. And I called her and I said, can you take this squirrel? And she goes, yes, that's no problem. I only have 15 right now. And I went, terrific. There's vacancy at the Squirrel Hotel.
Oh.
And
what a lovely, insane woman.
Yeah. The boys did walk out of her house and go, her house is weird. And then the 15-year-old's like, what the is up with that? And I'm like, all right, let's just
go.
If you have any animals you'd like me to rescue, I am happy to take them.
You do that now. You are very...
I rescued a giraffe one time.
That's not true.
That's not true. That's a lie. I made that up. Yeah.
Pretty much the rule with you is nothing you say is true.
That's very true.
That's a lie.
I'm sorry. Okay, you got me again.
This guy did something. I've been doing this for a long time. I don't think anybody's done this before. You showed up 2 hours early and used your makeup space to get like a free haircut, free makeup. He was here for 2 hours having all these people work on him on my dime.
There's not a single hair on my body. It has been waxed. It has been moisturized.
I know, I saw them.
Look, Conan, you have so much money.
No, I do not.
And yeah, look, it's
all relative.
It's a beautiful backstage. I mean, sure, your employees are in great fear of you, and there's a lot of tears and whispering and like, get me out of here. But
let me get in your trunk.
Did you not? You like a free amenity, and you did show up. And you did take advantage of our gracious nature here at the show for many hours to have your body resculpted. And you look fantastic. I think he looks lovely, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what a weird way to wrap that up.
You didn't have a beard when you showed up. They glued that on.
Look,
that beard cost me $600,000.
Look, I'm in a production of Oliver right now, and I play Bill Sykes, and so I have to be ready for it. No, I noticed that when I was literally one of the makeup people was putting some lotion on me, you said, hey, my people never do that for me.
I saw you being taken care of in a way that I have never been taken care of in 26 years of doing this television show. You had people rubbing creams into your hand. I have people that take a big sponge, hit me with it, it knocks human flesh tone out of my face, they kick me in the ass when I get out here. That's about it.
Look, you're very successful. I mean, again, you're covered in denim, and you could ask for anything.
A sign of true wealth.
No, and you got that tie from
like
a keyboardist in a mega church.
I worked hard at that mega church.
You can have anything you want. And I asked,
with this.
Gina would be happy to do it.
All right, well,
but I'm not saying, you look terrific for your age. And I say they do a great job, because when they said, well, you got orange hair, we're going to put even more orange on your skin, I like how they turned into it. I'm sorry.
You know what? You got to lean into the wave. That's what you have to do. My guest tonight is an actor and comedian whose new podcast with Ken Jeong is called The Darkest Timeline. He's also the host of the Tiger King and I. That's the after show special for the insanely popular Netflix documentary, Tiger King. Please welcome our good friend, Joel McHale. Joel, nice to see you.
Thank you.
You look like DJ Jazzy Jeff. You've got a nice setup there.
This is thank you. This is my Star Trek set, but of course I got this at the Funko Pop store with your image on it because I like to work out to it. I like to put this on for working out to know what I'm trying to get away from.
You want to It helps you do more reps because you're trying to look at that shallow chest. And yeah, I see.
I wouldn't say your chest is shallow. I would say it's concave.
Nice.
Sorry. I'm sorry that this is, I want people to know that that I'm not this abusive. I'm just almost this abusive with you. I'm sorry.
You're pretty much this abusive with me all the time.
But if it's any consolation, I'm the same with my kids.
Yes, I've seen that. I've seen you're very verbally cruel.
You look great, by the way. Your hair is very naturally wonderful, and I'm jealous.
It's just a flippy floppy thing that's all over the place, and who cares anymore? Who cares?
The makeup looks great.
This is no makeup. This is no makeup. This is a ring light. And look, if I got closer, I won't. It's too frightening.
Oh, I thought you were like doing a bit like a kabuki thing.
No, this is my actual skin tone.
It is?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. How did your people survive to this time? I mean, how did you get here?
Most of them didn't, actually. And
they took one step outside that hut in Ireland and just burst into flame?
No, I'm probably built for quarantine. Really shouldn't be outside.
Okay, let's say if there was an apocalypse and you and I, for some reason, somehow we wound up together, we're separated from our families, but we have to be on the run. But we're here in Southern California, and all we have is our clothes, but we do not have sunscreen. What would we do?
I would be dead in 2 hours.
We could only travel at night.
You'd do better than me. I think you have a little dark Irish in you. You would smell what you thought was cooking pork. You'd look over and you'd see a little smoldering smudge with a little bit of tuft of orange hair. And then you would taste it for the nutrients, and then you would run 60 miles and find shelter. That's it. So you're going to be fine. We have much to talk about.
Yes.
We have been busy. Tiger King and I.
Yeah.
This is a major phenomenon. The Tiger King is massive. I think it's one of the biggest documentary explosions in certainly recent memory. It's been a gusher for Netflix. Then they decided to do a show talking about that show and interviewing some of the people from the show, and you get to host it. That's fantastic. How did this happen?
Well, I don't know. I think Ted Sarandos, who runs Netflix, lost a bet of some sort. No, it was Ted Sarandos. I worked for Netflix a couple times, and I had a show on there at one point, and he was just very nice and asked me if I would do it. And to which I did, I looked like was a Lucy sketch saying yes. And I liked the series, and to be, to just have a tiny little part in it and interview some of these people was really fun. And then people gave me such shit for asking if Joe Exotic should be in jail.
Right.
And I was like, that doesn't seem like a real hard-hitting gotcha question.
They thought that was a rude question?
They were like, how dare you? How dare you? And I was like, 19 felonies? Animal abuse? And it was a weird thing because I think people see them as characters and not necessarily as human beings.
One of the questions I had for you was, you actually getting to talk to these people and be around them a lot. Do you find yourself starting to empathize with them a little bit to the point that you think, hey, I've got a little property. I could own a tiger. Do you see yourself going that way in the near future?
Yes, I only want like tigers that are 2.5 years old. I want them to be full grown, young, and very dangerous, and let them out anywhere, really. I mean, why not?
You know what? I want to be the guy in LA who has incredibly old tigers, like tigers that they've lost their teeth. They're about, I don't know how long a tiger lives, but they're like in their late 60s, and they've lost chunks of hair.
I would go to this zoo.
They sit around my house all day long, and we feed them soup. Those are the tigers I want.
That zoo would be popular, I think. Could you imagine like the tour guide just going, well, that's Benny and Well, he's still asleep. And
Still asleep. He's been
He's-
sleeping for 15 hours. And then also no danger. And
No.
the big thing about that zoo in Tiger King is they're constantly having to feed them massive amounts of protein. Anytime I'd go to them with a bowl of soup, the tiger would be like, I'm good for now. I'm good. I'm a little nauseous. And I'll be like, all right, let me know.
and
I'll let you know.
then you come back, he's like, it's your favorite. It's the soft noodles.
You've been doing some promotion, and I want you to explain this.
Okay.
This went viral online. This is you promoting the show. And is that your body? And then I believe looks like you've shaved your lower area and written Netflix down towards the.
Yeah, I shave my entire body twice a day because it grows so fast. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look.
What is that? What do you? This is pornography.
How dare you? Some people like to promote their shows, and
Well, I've heard.
and so look. You've been, as you know, you've been on television since 1955 when you took over for Steve Allen.
Yeah.
And this is my one shot, and so does cut to me at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in a bathroom trying to write Netflix on my stomach.
You did this? You wrote this yourself?
I did.
That's impressive.
I shot that alone in a room like a serial killer, and I felt very much like it was Silence of the Lambs. And then the next day, my kids saw me with my shirt off, and it said Netflix still because I was proud, and they didn't even say anything.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time telling people, what a bad guy you are.
Thank you.
You are doing something very nice, very cool to help out local Los Angeles restaurants right now. Why don't you tell us what you're doing?
Yes.
Good idea.
Well, I will say, I started because, again, I'm an extreme extrovert and have to get out. So, and I knew a bunch of local restaurants here in the Valley where I live, and they were still open. And so I just started filming myself outside of the restaurants with fully naked. I would just say, hey, go to Tuning Fork here in Studio City. It's a great gastropub, and promote them. And
this is for takeout.
This is for takeout. Obviously, you can't go in.
Yeah.
And they're all still working. They're all being very sanitary, except for one, and I won't tell you who. And then it's very dangerous there. No, and then Melissa McCarthy, name drop, Ben Falcone, name drop, they contacted me and said, hey, that's really cool what you're doing. We just talked to Octavia Davis, and again, name drop, and Octavia Spencer, dear God, sorry, Octavia Spencer, what a asshole. Okay, anyway, they were like, she has been feeding hospitals by buying meals, and we should combine powers and get money from those independent restaurants, or get food from there, pay those restaurants, and then serve hospital staffs who are obviously overworked. And so then we were trying to start a free, a nonprofit, and then we heard about this thing called Frontline Foods, which they've already got a huge infrastructure. They're already doing it, and we just kind of joined forces with them, and that's why I'm talking about it now. And they're in many cities, and so there are so many independent businesses that are going to go down.
I know.
Even with government help, which is great, but there are so many people are going to lose their jobs, and they're not paying rent right now, which is great. But soon as this is over, they're going to be on the hook for it. So anything anybody can do out there to support your local restaurants or any local business like that, you definitely should. Like, Conan, you should definitely have another bus of like one of the Roosevelts, maybe put in FDR there. You could.
I've been doing my part. I've been going to hospitals and shouting monologue jokes through the open windows. I've been arrested 6 times. Apparently, that was a terrible idea.
Well, but it's not really giving back.
I thought it was. I heard that laughter was the best medicine, so that's what I did. And then it turned out that it's a terrible idea. The jokes weren't good. My delivery was off.
Even after 5 times, you thought, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try again.
I'm tenacious when it comes to giving.
Okay. Well, you should support your local independently owned businesses.
I think that's a better way to go. Yeah. Don't do what I was doing.
Do you have any of my knives near you?
I don't have any near me. I have a knife near me, but I don't have any of your knives near me that you've given me over the years. This is the blade I've been sporting. This is it's nice. I just like the
That is nice.
two-tone, not an expensive knife. Just got it online.
You should have called me. I would have sent you some.
What? You're always giving me knives.
It's it's what I want to do. It's my job.
I know, but the problem is sometimes people find the knives you give me and they get disturbed. Like for Christmas, you gave me a pair of brass knuckles.
Yes.
They're on my desk and people have picked them up and they go like, what is this? And they go, oh, those are brass knuckles. And they think I'm a pimp in my spare time.
So what's the problem?
Not a problem at all. I have now a very good business.
That's even now?
Yeah, sure. Now
Wow.
more than ever. Now more than ever. People long to be touched.
When is the last time you punched someone?
Let's see. What's today? Today's
Today's.
Yeah, it'd be like 1976.
Oh, a while ago.
Yeah.
On the set of Saturday Night Fever.
No, I was not on the movie. I was a child then.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's who'd you punch?
she was younger. She was much younger than me.
Oh man.
She's about 5.
Oh,
Punched her in the back of the head.
that's terrible. So if she's 5 and this is 1976, so you're like 33 or 34?
I was in my early 40s.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I've had a lot of work done. Hey, I want to mention something. You have a new podcast.
Thank you.
With Ken Jeong.
Yes.
I didn't give it to you. It's just your podcast.
Oh.
And you talk about everything on this. You'll talk about episodes of Community, but you'll also talk about coronavirus. You cover it all.
Ken is a real doctor, or he used to be before.
Is he?
How dare you?
Well, I'm sorry, but so he's a Dr. Phil. He's a Dr. Oz. I mean,
no.
These doctors out there spouting bullshit, and now I'm supposed to believe that Ken Jeong's a real doctor?
Well, he went to Duke Medical School. He was a practicing medical doctor. So I know that I don't think Dr. Phil's an actual medical doctor. I think Dr. Oz is a doctor because he wears that blue outfit.
He just bought that at a Halloween store.
Oh.
And
Dr.
Phil's mustache went to college. He did not, apparently.
You dirty crack whore. That's the way. No, Ken's he really was. I don't think he was good at it. I mean, that's why he went into entertainment. And now Ken is very old and needs work and needs to keep his brain going. And so I would talk to him about the coronavirus, and his wife is a practicing doctor. Tran Ho really is a practicing doctor. And her hobby has been infectious diseases and stuff like this. And so I was like, we should go talk about it because Ken's really good at distilling it. And then of course we knew there would be community questions. In episode 4, were you wearing a, and so we just had Allison Brie on, and
that's cool.
She's ugly and not funny.
Well, listen, again, you're showing your true nature, not a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're always very busy. In addition to making rap albums in your 50s.
I got 2 dropping tomorrow.
As you're clearly doing. You also have a Mortal Kombat movie coming out.
Yes, I play Johnny Cage, the voice of Johnny Cage. I can't play the actual Johnny Cage. That'll be probably Ryan Reynolds. Conan, when will we ever go out to dinner again and have wine and just chat? Will that ever happen again?
I think restaurants will open and people will gather again and have wine. You and I will not get together.
What?
Well, we can't. After this, I ask you on my show and you show up in a bathroom with headphones on.
But look, that's you with your, that's you.
That's a knockoff.
You have a respirator here to help you?
That's my respirator. That's the I don't know how that's getting anyone excited about Conan O'Brien.
That, I feel like it just shows you. He doesn't stop. He keeps going.
Keeps going. He's got a respirator.
He won't. He's amazing.
Let me mention this. Joel's podcast, The Darkest Timeline, is available wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes.
And The Tiger King and I is streaming now on Netflix. And I don't think you can help but see it. You must see it.
I agree.
You'll see it.
I didn't have much to do with it, but I'm happy to hitch my wagon to it.
I think that's sort of my attitude about a lot of things in the business. You know?
That was my attitude about heroin.
Okay, you went too far.
You're right. You know what? You're right.
All right, I'm ending this because
No,
the FCC will
we're
not
still
let
going.
us
I'm going to scratch. Let's keep going. I feel like this is the only way I can end any interview. Because when I look in the mirror, do you do the thing I do, which is burst out crying and then hit it?
No.
Just smash it?
No, I kiss the tips of my fingers and I go like this and I go, I get to be me. I get to be me.
Man, the self-confidence is incredible.
Yeah.
Man, you're just thinking about it right now.
Well, the other thing about Zoom is I haven't looked at you once this interview.
Really?
I'm looking at me. And you know what's great? I get to be me. You know?
Who are you talking to? Who are you looking at?
I'm just looking at, I have an imaginary crowd. I'm in like a stadium.
Sonam Obsession, welcome back to Inside Conan.
That's
Thank
right.
you guys so much. And
Your
I feel
20th
awful.
appearance.
I know, I'm really late and
Yes,
I'm sorry.
perfect. Yes. Joel, hello.
Hey, I know you.
True to Seattle.
That's right. Go see.
God,
I've known Jesse since.
I was this high.
Let's explain what's happening right here. I'm going to narrate.
Oh, God.
Because I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Squeeze over here, Joel, for just a second.
Here,
You can
go
take
in my
mic.
spot.
No. You guys
Yeah, Sona, you stay.
Sona.
Yeah, we have a chair. Sona, please don't.
Okay.
We also have a mic.
Sona, let them forage for
This is the
themselves.
podcast where Conan interrupts other podcasts.
Right.
Yes, I heard there was a podcast about myself.
Right.
And I wanted to come and here and interject about me. I'm having a wonderful salmon curry bowl.
Yes.
Oh.
And a
then
place.
Andy Richter.
No. You have that disease where you think you're Andy Richter.
I'm Andy Richter.
This gentleman, this Joel McHale, comes stumbling by.
Oh my God.
And I say, you've got to come right now and let me show you our cool hangout space. What do you think of the new digs?
Yeah.
They're fun.
Put the cans on.
Would you?
No, it's fun.
Wait a minute. You put... Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You went to the trouble to put on a headset and cans just to say, it's fine.
I just wanted to make sure the velvety fog was coming through my voice. And it sounds like it is. You can turn it even.
There we go.
Turn it down even more.
Turn the bass up.
This is a beautiful building. And
gorgeous.
I'm very jealous of all your success.
You should be.
It's really nice. I don't know. I mean, it's really like one of the nicer buildings on Larchmont, and
It
this
really
is a
is.
shithole of a neighborhood.
Yeah. You know what? This
we all
building's
know.
in foreclosure, so we're glad you got in.
What is this? What is this a front
I
for?
brought you
We
in
need you to
'cause
write a check.
I brought you in because I want you to bid on it. Oh, we made a terrible mistake.
That's.
It comes with a gazebo.
Yeah.
It's very. It's so clean. It's well made. It's like a Scientology hangout. That's weird.
That we don't
funny
get
you
into that.
mention that.
That's in the second half hour.
They're the
We talk
4
about that.
p.m.
Yeah.
look-see.
It's
after
too
you.
nice. I've decided. I
No,
just
no,
turned.
it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Everyone seems to like each other, which also suspect.
It's because you're here.
That'll tip you
Everyone's behaving.
Yeah.
As soon as I walk out,
Second you
then
leave,
Yeah.
it's.
chairs go through the window.
I mean, you've been working with Sweeney since the '60s.
Please, why would you upset him like this?
I mean, how it's so great
so
that you
funny.
guys
Why
get
would you-
along so well.
Well, Mike
For
Sweeney,
so
I
long.
met him. We had a radio program that we did with Jack Benny.
Well, there was no television at that point.
There was no
so-
TV.
And here you are,
But then
full
when
circle.
TV was invented, we decided to make the most of it. This is great, Jesse. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
And I was so happy to run into you
It
on the
was
street.
yeah, you came bounding up to me like a puppy.
I did.
It was great.
Oh.
Did
yeah.
was that-
And then I gave you a treat.
You did give me a treat. And
Jesse,
I slobbered, as I tend to.
I don't know if you know this. She got her start at a little show on E called Dr. 90210.
No, but
botched abortions. No.
Yeah.
It
did
was-
you know they started out together?
Wait.
Botched abortion show?
On E, it sounds like something they would
Jeez.
do.
What,
She's as dark
how did you
as I
guys know each
remember.
other? How do you guys work together?
I
That's
worked
the
on
Learning
the soup
Channel.
that Joel gave me kind of my first job in Hollywood.
I didn't, but
Yeah, well,
If it were up
your
to
people
me.
did.
yeah, she was, and she
You
was.
tried to stop it. You tried to stop.
I was
Jesse
like,
Pinkman, huh?
there's a lot of aborted fetus jokes in this packet. Can we maybe dial it back to 3? She was so funny that she smartly got out. She was
so
like,
you
I
were
need
with
there
Joel,
for a while.
and then you came to work for us.
That's right. Yeah.
That's so cool.
And
I mean, literally, this was 2007.
yeah.
Oh, you were there a while.
I was there. I left, and there was a spin-off of the soup called The Dish that was for girls. It was
Right,
the soup.
because the soup was only
It
for
was-
men.
Well, all of
Our
these for
demo
men.
was women in their 40s. Literally,
This
it
was for women in their 30s.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. How did The Dish do? I don't know that show.
The Dish, well, it was hosted by Daniel Fishel, who was Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Yes. I remember that
We've
show.
got millennials in the house.
I watched
Yeah.
that.
That's
'cause it
like when
was
you
for
say
women.
LeVar Burton and they're like, reading Rainbow.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, Jordy LaForge. God. And then someone goes like, Kunta Kinte?
Poor Mike Sweeney is waiting for someone to mention red buttons.
Please.
Anyone red buttons?
I'm amazed that Sweeney went with the Henley today. You never see him in a long sleeve 3-button shirt.
I'll show you some looks.
Okay, whoa.
No, that's okay. We're good. I've seen what you. Sweeney and I have been all around the world together, as I have with Jesse on the Conan Without Borders episodes. We've been everywhere.
Have you
And-
been to...
Not everywhere. I
Yeah.
Not
guess.
Seattle, though.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really...
You and I have hung out in Seattle.
Yeah, we totally have. That's where we met, on the back, the
Really?
last 2 rows of... Well, I had met you on the...
This is a lie coming.
This
No,
is
this is
not
true.
a fucking lie.
Go ahead.
All right.
True
We
story.
were on Peter Thiel's jet. And, we were
You're
on our
not
way.
on the logs, though.
Now I believe you.
We were in the cargo hold.
You were well. You were. I had appeared. This was on the 12:30 show a couple times.
Yeah.
And then
I knew you from being on the show. Then my
then it
wife,
was-
I married into Seattle,
yes,
and
literally.
yeah, my wife Liza's from Seattle, and so we were up. We were up in Seattle.
I think we were
for Thanksgiving, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. You were in the we were getting. I was like, oh hi, and I was very golden retriever like with you at the gate, and then you were the last row of the Alaska, and we were the second to last.
Yes, it was an Alaska Airlines flight. You guys were the very last row, you and Sarah.
Yeah.
Liza and I were the second to last row. I think we were also wrestling kids
Yep.
into various...
Not
That's
ours.
why they put you in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing.
Well, people
but I
kept
just
walking to the bathroom, and they would be waiting, and then they would see Conan, and then you could see them question themselves and be like,
It was funny
this is not
because
how it's
I
all
love
supposed to
any
line up.
snapshot. There's this misconception that celebrities are jetting around the world in luxury.
Right,
And
right.
I'm here to
That's
tell
right.
you that Joel McHale and I are we are holding down the last row of an Alaska
Well,
Airlines flight.
Air Alaska's first class is in the back.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
seat doesn't go
So,
back,
yeah.
and you can smell the disinfectants coming out of the bathroom.
that's an
that
extra
really
plus.
that's now going back 12 years ago.
I think it was.
Just that muscle just held. Yeah, that's how old I am.
When
and
you
then I
guys
remember
were in your late 20s.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
So
Very
sweet of
nice.
you.
Wow. No wonder they
Promoted.
hired you
Promoter.
at the dish.
Promoter. Demoted. Demoted. Promoted.
Thank you.
I love because I knew that you guys were friends, and it felt like somehow I had done it, even though I had nothing to do with it, and wasn't.
I thought you
a
tried
part
to
of it
drive
at
a wedge
all.
between us at some point because Conan would say stuff like, Jesse said a couple things about you, and then you tested the waters with what that was.
Yeah.
Which was you just you sometimes touch people too long, like the long hug.
I think he might have
He
been
said that, and I was like,
testing
I don't
the waters
feel like
to
that's
see if
me.
he could do that.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just trying to find out what's acceptable.
I want to know who that guy is.
Oh, that's Sean.
Can you see him too? Is he
No,
there?
no,
He
he's
didn't
not
die in
there.
his building, did he?
You know what's so funny? Sean is crouching in the corner like
Yes.
there's been a drug raid and he's hoping no one notices him.
Yeah.
And there's no camera that
Sean's
picks
the
him up
narc.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of has a.
This is nice. This is the last thing you thought was happening because you were headed to your dentist or were you just running
Oh,
errands?
I was supposed to pick up Sarah at the airport like 25 minutes ago.
not
She's in the last row. Where is
It's
he?
Burbank. It's fine. She's fine.
Oh, yeah, she's
They have that Guy
Burbank's
Fieri,
the best.
the Guy Fieri restaurant where you can get almost anything.
Chili, yeah.
Put in a Burbank Airport is the best airport.
It is the greatest
It is.
airport.
A good secret airport. People don't really.
Well,
A lot of Alaska Airlines
was a
flights.
secret airport.
Now, once they hear this podcast,
Don't go. There's
it's still
a
a
gas
secret.
leak.
I feel like we should turn this podcast back over to Sona.
To the guy in the corner.
What the fuck were they talking about?
It's a little show because we're called Inside Conan, where they explore
Oh.
behind the scenes.
This is all right. Let's me too it right now.
It's the
Wait,
dirty secrets.
We're building.
Are
the
you sure?
slow
Because
legal
Sona was
case.
preparing for this show with guacamole, and I think there was another kind of soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
What did
That's
you?
how
Yeah, I was
prepped.
eating with Sona when you
prepped
walked up,
for all my
and then this all happened.
podcast appearances. I take them very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think this was what you just experienced now was a happening.
Yes.
This regular podcast was happening when suddenly, Conan O'Brien, Joel McHale come smashing through the
Wow.
door.
Anything can happen here.
And anything will happen.
Yes, the
What-
guy.
Oh, remember the time you and I were having dinner together, and
that was
and we
good.
End up.
We looked at that nightclub that you were looking at a building on La Brea.
Yeah, I wanted to buy a nightclub. Yeah, I
Well,
wanted
it
to buy
had
a
been a
nightclub.
nightclub, but we went to La République.
Yeah, we went to La
that's a
République
great
just to grab a
restaurant.
bite,
Right.
Because we were looking for a space, maybe
that was
before
on
we
purpose?
found this space.
La République.
You two went on purpose. It wasn't just.
It was right after I did the show, and you were like, "Hey, we're gonna go look at the building. Do you want to come look?" And I was like, "Well, let's look at a building."
Yeah, so he looked at a building because it's before we found this space. We
Right.
were looking for a space where
You
we
were
could
there.
congregate.
I remember
and,
that place.
That place. we were
Before you
thinking-
say who we saw, but we saw somebody else there. Two different people that were like, "Oh, there's those people."
What are you talking about?
Well, at the same restaurant.
Yeah.
Because Allison Janney was there with Phil, Feed Phil.
Oh yeah.
So they were there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we talked to them.
And they were doing a podcast.
They were doing a podcast.
And then we were sitting.
And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw a gold prospector enter the restaurant. And I like
Someone with a beard.
a massive beard. And
massive.
there's David Letterman. And the next thing you know, we're sitting with him.
Yeah. He kept coming over going like, "Try the fish," and then he would hand the bread over, and Conan was like, "We have to go talk to him." I'm like,
Yeah. No, we have to. It was a huge treat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
huge-
I think we're being invited over to, and we sat with them for 4 hours.
It was not 4 hours.
I feel
Dave will tell you it was not 4 hours. He would
was-
not tolerate 4 hours with
And
two
he'll-
idiots like us.
I remember-
He'll tell you in person because here he is.
Oh my God! And look who he's with. Red buttons.
He needs no introduction.
All right, we're gonna
but
go.
he said,
Yeah,
but
oh, yeah.
I remember you guys were talking, and then he turned to me and goes, "Do you just make noises?" Because I was like, and then I
So
was
he's
like,
a fan.
yeah, he was a big fan. I think he almost remembered who I was by the end.
I think that night your wife's waiting at the airport for you. Like where? The hell
she's getting back
is
in.
Joel?
Yeah, she was doing a lot of piecework, and boy, she's exhausted. It's like a 24-hour
Well, I think.
flight. All right,
I think
Conan, it's great to see you dressed up for work. And
I'm wearing. You know, it's so hilarious. I did a workout this morning, and I'm wearing sweatpants and a T-shirt. But I thought it's a podcast, so I'm
Right.
dressed like an alcoholic at 4 p.m.
okay, so think about it. Your great grandfather wore like 9 different kinds of tweed, probably,
sure.
and had a stick.
Yep.
And walking through
Yes.
muck, that his feet were wet, and he was probably herding sheep.
Dress
Yep.
shoes.
And fucking a couple of them.
Oh,
I'm sorry. No,
How did
he
you know
wasn't.
my grandfather?
So
That's how
your
he built the
great-grandfather.
family.
And then your grandfather, he got on a ship, right? Because like there was a potato famine. This is also half of
You've
my
done your
family.
you've done your
Which
reading.
is like, and they go to Ellis Island. Like my grandfather's last name was Smidgebakken, and they were like, "What's your last name?" And he was Smidgebakken. Like, it's Jackson now. He's like, "Sounds great." And he migrated to Juneau, where they were killing the sheriffs if you were in the and then all of a sudden, like my dad, you come to your parents who were like, "Oh, they got a higher education. They
Yes,
became
yes.
professors." And then you come up and cut to you in your building wearing
leisure wear, top of the world.
Can I say, I want to congratulate you on joining the Army. I think this is incredible. I
This
didn't
is
realize.
my going to the dentist office.
Okay, so what? You have your excuse for your
No, I'm
dressed
just
like
saying
a
how
G.I. Joe from
no,
the 50s.
I'm saying how great is
You're
that?
saying your ancestors would be proud.
Or they would be like, how did this was? But no, I'm saying it's such a cool thing.
I usually dress.
Jess is dressed like, well,
Yeah,
You have good style. You have good style.
Thank you. You're. That sounds like
You're
you're
dressed
on. You're being recorded, and you.
I do know I'm being recorded, and I respect you, and I think you're one of the.
No,
best
it
people I
doesn't
know.
look like doll's clothing or anything like that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying that if your grandkids like, wait, you guys will be super like you will have done well, and you're wearing what? That's
That's
such a
why they
it's so
sacrificed.
great. I'm saying it as a compliment. I know everything that comes out of my mouth sounds sarcastic, but I'm saying no. It's like a success.
Yeah.
No, it's a terrible insult to all of us. We're out. We're gonna go.
I don't
Because I
really-
want Sona. Sona is you get the headline
of
here.
time.
Sona.
She's gonna drive back to
We're done.
Altadena tonight.
But wait a minute,
It's gonna
maybe
take
this
6
is its own
hours.
separate
Our
segment.
thanks to Sonam Obsession.
This was great. Thank you so much for having me, you guys.